So now the people in the Pentagon come off and say, well, hey, look, what are we going to do with these things? Well, I don't know. What are we going to do with them? Well, we got to get something for them, right? I mean, it's just like a garage sale. You got things left over. What are you going to do with them? Well, let's get rid of them. Well, how are we going to get rid of them? Well, I don't know. Let's find a way.
Yeah.
All right. So now this guy comes up, not Ollie North, the guy above him.
Poindexter.
Poindexter comes up because he's in the position.
The guy above
Poindexter
him's
comes
a
up.
master cylinder.
Poindexter comes up and says, "Hey, look, I got an idea. Let's see. We'll see if we can sell them to anybody. We'll sell them. We don't care. Let's put them up for sale."
Well, we got money.
They're defective anyway. Who can we sell them to?
That's right. So all of a sudden, then they start thinking, well, geez, who would be a logical buyer? Who needs arms but the Middle East? Obviously, it's the Middle East that's always looking for things to buy cheap.
They're always fighting. They got
That's right.
arms.
Absolutely. I mean, this stuff is going for dirt cheap. I mean, it's like if you paid a nickel for that carrot, it's like, $100,000 for a super fighter type of thing. So anyways, now I got a great. Let me contact so-and-so over there. Let's see what's going on. Guy says, oh, well, yeah, I might be interested. Guy over there, he's interested in purchasing all this extra equipment. So he goes back. He says, look, hey, Prez, I got an idea here. I got a buyer for these planes. We'll sell them the planes, get the money, and put it away. Well, look, he says, just everyday conversation because this garbage is just sitting. It's like junk that he doesn't need, doesn't have any relevancy to the country because it's all outdated stuff. He comes on and says, look, I don't care what you do with it. I just don't want to know nothing.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do. I don't want to be a part of it, though.
Yeah.
I can hear it.
Right? Can you picture it? I mean, it's over the bar even. Right? In somebody's house over dinner. Hey, look, I don't care what you do. Just get rid of the things.
Probably on a horseback ride.
Anything like that. So all of a sudden, this guy has got this prearranged agreement with this guy from the Middle East. Hopefully, maybe he figured, well, we'll sell you the arms. And in exchange, maybe we could swap a prisoner or two if need be, if we can work that deal out. Well, I'll have to see what I can do. From the other side, from the Middle East side. Meanwhile, they make the sale of one of these, or a few of these products, and what do they do with the money? Well, naturally, nobody can take the check for it because nobody wants the blame for the sale. Everybody figures they got an alibi here now, so what do? Please make checks payable to Post Office Box, Switzerland. Why not? And all of a sudden, it's in whose names? This little group that they so-called an organized group to get rid of the arms.
I know.
Well, now all of a sudden, they get caught. Well, who's to blame? Well, nobody's to blame.
You forgot the Contra part.
Well, North has got the connections to make the delivery. North knows all these different people and the brass connections to be able to say, look, you transfer this for me, and we'll throw you, a defense contract or whatever the case may be, something in compensation, on the side.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do it. All of a sudden, the round of circulation takes place. Everything gets transferred. Somebody gets caught. All of a sudden, now who's to blame? Well, not me. Not me. Everybody, not me. Well, what do you mean? Not me. Not me. Not me. Well, you made the. Well, I was just told what to do. Well, who told you what to do? Poindexter told me. Well, not me. I was told by the president what to do. Well, the president doesn't know anything about it. Well, I don't know what he's talking about. I sure as hell didn't give him that order.
Sure.
And that's how it went down. Like, you could just picture it.
And the guy who did it died.
It is basically, it isn't actual merchandise the government is using. It's stale merchandise. It's stuff sitting in a garage.
Yeah, but you don't
Someplace.
go sell it to the Iran.
Yeah, but see
They
this.
should have picked
See
another
right.
country
All right,
than the
now
one that was
you don't.
totally
What
against
the
us.
point that
Yeah.
I agree with what you're saying. However, these guys have got a garage full of junk, literal junk. It is their opportunity, as every well-known American is, they can benefit from this sale. Why not? That money is going into Switzerland. They could draw on that money, and nobody can know who the hell's drawing on that money.
No, Dave, you're leaving the political element out of it too. They also seriously considered a few advantages. They thought they could privately continue to fund the Contra war down in Central America, and also, in addition, they could pre-establish ties with the future Iranian government when Khomeini dies, because America does not like the
That-
fact,
That is the
and they
point.
seriously believe this. So this is not only good for our public, but it's good for America.
Right,
And I'm
there you
sure
go.
they'll
I
understand.
agree
it
with
too, and
exactly that
You know,
point.
they justified their own action.
That is why I firmly believe that they made that sale. Going back to what you were saying, why Iran. That is why, because they were
They're
putting
wanting with
themselves in
Iran.
a position to say, hey, look it, somebody knocks off this Khomeini,
Yeah.
and we might be in, at least have some
Get
better
back into them
connections.
again.
Yeah, they
So
want
at least
that.
getting some of the hostages released, or at least a better
Hey, listen, you don't have to worry about going back to the Iranians.
Relations.
negotiations
You
and
don't have to
relations
start
with these
kissing butts of
people.
the Iranians. As soon as the war gets bad enough in Iran and the people get fed up, they're going to start coming our way. Because they're not going to take any more of this
But
Khomeini baloney.
the political
It's
statement.
coming now.
Khomeini's not
Plus,
gonna be around much
Iran
longer.
could have been the one to make the biggest bid.
Right now,
Sure.
we're talking
They
on the
could've
news.
offered
Sure, they
Somebody
got the
else.
most amount of money.
Yeah.
Who else is gonna want Europe? Nobody. You don't take any other countries to one
Right,
time.
right,
Who
our
needs
country
it?
now.
I don't know.
Look at Kuwait. They probably have no army. Why should they have an army? They know the
What's
US
he
is gonna
trying
support
to
them
You gotta look
because
alike.
they got all the oil over
Say
there.
that thing like,
You gotta look alike.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound
They
like.
get married.
Yeah.
But they have.
No, I haven't
You
seen
gotta
that.
look alike from
When you
Maine.
get married, you
Taking
get
the
$500
It must be
just for
eating
nothing.
away in them all.
You can live in East
Yeah,
Bay.
but
$50
I found it.
$50 a month. They have
Yeah. They just gotta get some time to
wealth
rearrange
to
the
go around.
government.
It's the wealthiest
Country,
nation
yeah,
in the
world.
because of the
He is
The oil.
responsible for sending somebody to death already. It's incredible.
the Khomeini.
Khomeini.
All right, do you see what? You see the point? You see the point that I'm trying to make? And that is why there's nobody that has been convicted of really anything here. Because it's been strictly past the buck. Sure, Ollie North has got to take some blame. Poindexter's got to take some blame.
And you know,
And
Britain
they
doesn't want-
basically call them liars, yes, which they are. In fact, they've covered themselves, they've covered their butts, and they're trying to push the blame onto the president, and he's covered his butt by basically saying, hey, look, I didn't know you.
nothing.
But, what did he, yeah, but
I
see,
know
if he
nothing.
basically came off and said, hey, look, I don't care what you do with it, I don't want to know nothing.
Yeah,
type of
we
a
don't
thing,
know.
which makes sense. I mean, why is the president going to worry about, $10 million worth of airplanes? I mean, it's a drop in the bucket when you've got,
Why is
William-
the president gonna worry about his
John.
word?
well, that too. I mean, that's why he didn't make any.
I don't care about junk.
As long as he
Why
doesn't
is the
get caught.
president isn't gonna worry about his honor and his word?
Well, he didn't
That's
say
how
to
I
make
feel.
the sale.
He's not gonna
Man
get
that
caught.
can't be
Yeah.
trusted
He
He's
didn't
not gonna
make the
get caught.
sale
is
though.
not worth it.
That's my opinion. He
He
didn't make the
had
sale.
no-
The other way,
I disagree.
I think
No, I
every
think he
president in
knew.
history has done something
I
like that.
disagree,
I
Marie.
think
I
every
don't think
president in
Why-
history-
he knew
Every
who the.
president has to know.
He said,
Just
don't
do
let me
whatever
know the
you gotta
details.
do.
Yeah, I don't want to know the
Whatever you gotta do,
details.
I don't wanna
You
know
run
the
it all. And
Devious.
yeah,
I
he
don't.
did.
No, you're right.
But
But I'm saying, all right.
That's the case.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, what I'm trying to say
It's
here.
hard to know.
No,
You can't
the
prove it.
chain. When you're in an organization, you gotta consider the company.
No.
Wait a minute. Let me finish. You've got to consider the government as a big, major corporation. You've got the chief executive officer. Some chief executive officer is not going to know what the human resources department is going to do with Nancy Smith over here that keeps calling in sick every week because her bladder is on the base or she's got the runs. Let's face it, he just isn't going to be concerned with that. And my personal feeling is it's working the same way as way these defense contract parts are working, where they paid $650 for the toilet seat to go onto the carrier. I mean, get off my case. I mean, it's 1995 at local Heckingers, and these guys are getting $650. Well, that's why I think they're getting really into this now, where they have there's a committee that always purchases for all the different defense articles that are being purchased. Has to go through this committee before they're able to be purchased.
Doesn't matter what committee
It's
you
no
set up,
longer-
there's still going to be corruption.
It is no longer one person. One person made that decision, and one person was able to funnel all the different parts and all, the rebates. Can you imagine it? I mean, it's no different than in any other business. Can you imagine the rebates that person that was saying, yeah, give me that toilet seat for $650, I'll take $100 was getting? All that quiet money?
David, you're not saying that it was okay for President Reagan to do that.
I am just saying, I'm not saying it was okay. What I'm saying is I don't think he was totally aware of where those arms were going from the beginning, from the point of sale.
Not the detail, I think.
But John had a good point, as
From the
president,
point of
he
sale.
has, the buck has to stop with him. He should be responsible for what is going on in his administration.
Exactly.
I mean,
All right, I agree with that.
that's my
I
opinion,
agree
that's
with
it.
that to a
And
point.
if you are not a strong administrator, you have no business being at the top running our country. I don't want you there.
All right.
A
Now,
corporation
he
is
wanted to do it
fine.
anyway. When was he ever qualified? Ronald Reagan's been
I know.
Years ago, I told your mother,
He
in
won
your
But
mouth,
you're a big governor.
New York today,
Never.
for voting for Reagan, and I said, please don't vote for him. Please, he ran California like a jackass. He'll run this country like a jackass. No, he's the president.
I have to admit,
I'm
I'm
there for
very
Kevin.
proud of him.
And your Uncle Bob,
He didn't back down.
they all went to Syracuse to some
When there was
new
that whole thing going on in Grenada. I
You know,
think
who
it
knows?
gave Americans a place to know that we could still go in and accomplish something and get
He's
at
a
it.
jerk.
Well, you know,
I don't know. I'm more scared
They
of
write his
something that
speeches
happened in
to
Iran when we were held hostage.
I
For all
agree
that time
with
of
what you're
discussing,
saying, but
there are
I don't
people that scared me more. That made me afraid to leave my country.
you know what?
I mean,
I don't think there's been a
Well, I would
president
rather have a president
since
who says,
John
I'm
F.
gonna go in
Kennedy
and do something.
that has been on top of
I'm gonna
things.
protect American lives wherever they go.
Sure it is.
I think
It
we
is-
have a right
it has
to
gotten out of hand,
try.
but why has it gotten out of hand? It is because, look, I'm paying a vice president to do what?
And hyping
Right?
everything.
I mean, I got a vice president. What does this guy do? I have no, I'll be honest with you. I have no reason to believe
Oh, I
that
think
this
you're
country needs a vice president because he doesn't do
Well,
anything.
We're gonna
He has no
negotiate
voice.
and we're gonna
whatsoever.
deal with you. We're not gonna let anyone else in the
If
world know
there,
what we're
if
doing.
President
Keep it
wasn't
all
able
hush hush
to
and then we
perform in
can
his
push.
office,
I mean, I'm not against pushing them
That's the
around
only
because
reason
they are.
Yeah, well, you can see there.
I
I don't think he could run the country
And
for a minute. I don't think he knows
soldiers
half
they
of what's
killed
going on.
because they've been on
the
airplanes.
reason you
I
have a
mean,
vice
that
president.
infuriates me.
I don't want to
No, anyway, I don't care what's going on.
I've been vice
I mean,
president
it
in many
makes me very
organizations.
vindictive.
The
It makes
only
me want to get back at them.
ask is to step in if the president isn't able to function, to run the
But I don't want to
organization.
go hurt innocent
So,
people.
I
I
mean,
want
you
to
gotta have
prosecute
one.
the people who are
Somebody,
responsible.
otherwise there's chaos if something happens to the
Oh,
public.
I mean, I
You got somebody
not gonna have
devastated,
to be killed.
automatically take the next one.
I'm
They
afraid
should
that if
give
you
them
get
more.
that violent, you start turning into like the other people too. I mean, there is a point, so.
Well,
Well, we're not like that. That's what happened. Would you like some meatballs? Well, honey, it's 8
Yeah.
o'clock. You probably have playtime.
On the drive through the.
Are they good?
I can't eat sausage or meatballs. I'm on my no spice, you know.
well, I hope
It's a list on my list of sausage. Yeah. Sausage, pepperoni, salami, anything with spice. And this is very, you know, they're not mixed with anything except sweet and sour sauce.
Well, what did you not fight about? Johnny made it. Sauce.
What?
Sauce. Sauce.
well, I'll tell you, this is the year of re-elections.
Yep.
Who's any good?
I don't like either of
On either side.
That other one, he's like,
I know.
That's all I know.
abortion was. Dukakis.
Is what?
Pro-abortion.
Yeah.
Honey,
Yeah, but there's something to be said about that. That's just a...
don't think about that kind of stuff. Because he isn't going to be able to abort all these babies because he's president.
Well, I don't think that should enter into
No,
politics.
I
No,
don't either.
that's a personal decision.
Yes, this personal thing, but it wouldn't be
Really
how
think
it would
about
run
it,
the
honey.
country.
I mean,
It's
Reagan
like
was
saying
trying
years
to
ago they
use
didn't
it
want to pass
to government, and I don't think
No,
a lot
the
of
president
presidents.
is gonna,
I
that's
don't
a
want anybody
personal
telling me what to do, and I don't want anybody telling anybody else what to do.
Right.
President,
Even if I don't agree with what they're
abortion,
doing.
That's right.
it has nothing to do with it. I'm not going to vote for a president because he's pro or against abortion. That has nothing to do with it. because he's not gonna make everybody get an abortion.
He's not gonna change the
Or
Supreme
stop
Court.
everybody from getting an abortion. He can't change it. That's true. The Supreme Court decides those things anyway.
We'll pick it up.
And furthermore, Reagan was against abortion. What good did that do? Look, we got it. Oh. So think about it.
Think about who was the last good president.
The last good president, Washington.
See?
Because we didn't know him.
There's never been everybody always disagrees about every president anyway.
Jefferson.
I mean, everybody thinks, well, actually, everybody thinks every president's
He doesn't think he did a good job, but I firmly believe that I think Reagan's done an excellent job.
Oh,
Reagan? I've been happy with Reagan for the most part.
comparison to past presidents.
a great communicator.
No, I think he's been very effective in choosing good people to work on him. I was happy with him last year.
I mean, let's face it, you can't put Jimmy Carter as one of our top 10 presidents.
No.
I mean, that is, you know, that is a whip of all whips, that guy. That guy wouldn't stand up to a pimple on a horse's butt.
Who's this?
Jimmy Carter.
They should have put a submarine captain in as president, and they should have put a movie star in as president.
Well, now they're going to put in a Greek.
He's a politician.
And the Greek restaurants are all going to wave the flag. On primary day in New York. Every Greek restaurant.
Can we please get
They're
somebody
gonna pick a
trained?
better Republican than Bush.
Oh, that's for sure. And that's what I'm saying.
You know, all the Republicans have to offer
The next 4 years are going to be a
This
pretty
guy is like, when it's okay, when everybody's happy with one thing, he says I'm for it. When everybody's unhappy, I'm against it.
Isn't that crazy about the
I mean, this guy goes with the weather.
No.
Who needs that jerk?
I think everyone should write in there.
Give me a good choice sometimes.
Yeah, that's right.
And then Dukakis is looking to throw John Glennon as vice president. But there's something else to be said about that.
Well, I think
All they gotta do
the
is
way people get elected.
I don't know who Bush would take as a running mate.
The way
I can hardly stand the word.
Reagan.
people cross party.
Yeah.
There aren't enough to just out now.
Who was telling me that?
Democrats.
No, she wouldn't do that because
Reagan.
Grace
Checking his straw.
So you have to get
I believe it. Because that woman,
And I think Bush
I
doesn't
saw
appeal
her
to
in
anybody.
person with
And
him.
so I'm thinking,
And this is the way she was the whole
I
time.
know that was about the cause.
Really?
Right. You know.
No, I never. It was like she looked up at God. I thought, "Where's this woman from?" I saw her at Century Plaza. Frank Sinatra. They had, when he was after he was governor, but before he was natural. Ramming up Joe and I.
the only thing decent about having Dukakis as president, you know that he'll pull Greece to our side. But Greece has nothing anyway to work for. What's
You know what?
They'll pull Greece to our side. Greece has always been a neutral country, but now they got a Greek president in here. Greece all of a sudden, it'll be all. I don't know how the British will handle that, but that's the kind of point.
But they brought it up.
Yeah.
And then they
It's
blew
like
it.
abortion.
I got the people in Mexico.
I mean, is that a political issue, or do you want
Done a
to
real good job for them.
I know.
I wish
They
more.
brought it up, you know, that's.
Yeah, I know.
I wish I told the world.
Aren't they interested in what's going
Oh,
on?
he is. My dad's
Oh, yes, I did vote for Mario.
I'm gonna tell you that anybody could get a sentence out of it.
And I mean,
For
you're
Christ's
right,
sake.
he has a lot.
That's the way I figure.
He probably should have said,
Yeah.
that's not something that we should be talking about right
No.
now.
See, too much the Americans don't know.
I'm
I
reading,
really-
you know what
I
I'm reading
believe-
right now? The other side of it.
compensation to the workers. Actually, that's all the country needs is somebody that
Motivate
is a
them.
good motivator. But the idea of it is that
You just need a good
I really
manager.
think
a good manager.
if you
knows
stop-
how to manage his people.
if you stop and think of us as the premier country and all the things, the little things that we have to do for all these little countries to, let's say, keep them from going into the communist regime, I really think that a lot of things are pretty concrete.
Who would you nominate if you could nominate somebody?
Oh, I don't know. I don't
Right
know.
now?
I'm not
Right now.
really into the heavy political scene, as though.
Who would I nominate?
Yeah,
I think I would have nominated. I like Donald Reagan. As bad as he was about women's, I think Donald Reagan was on top of the ball. He knew how to.
I really think we would have been better off if we asked George to repeat like the Lakers did. Repeat in '88. George is back, and then we go with Nancy at the top of the ticket.
Yeah, there
See?
you go.
Nancy Reagan and George Bush. They'll kick butt. Are you kidding me? I mean, she runs the country anyway, right? So another eight for Nancy.
That's why I said she was
She can go in the fourth. I think we ought to do it. Let's draft Nancy. We can put flyers, posters.
Could be the first man.
and her astrologer could be the Secretary of State.
Right.
But look what it does. That's the point of it all. It also, not only does it continue our prosperity, because she's running the country anyway, we also get a first woman president. Hey,
That's right.
so I think now we'll certainly support her. The unions, well, so we don't get the unions. But the other groups you get, if I remember correctly, Ronnie beat Mondale by the biggest margin ever. Biggest margin ever. Ronnie beat Mondale. Kicked his butt.
Out of all,
Well, he comes to mind. There's a few others I think I would nominate. I think I would probably nominate.
I didn't know, Larry told me that part, I thought, oh, what do they have to say?
to run this country.
And every one of them had something to
I
say
think I
about
would
men.
write
They
You
didn't
don't
like
think
to be called
Donald Reagan was in and out of business. Still
They had
write-in vote.
terminology taken out of the Missouri Charter.
Had his
They
own
had
business
anything to
in
do with
banks.
That's who I
now. I went to one meeting.
Of course, a very
I spoke up like that, I called him.
Successfully. Sure, but he won't run.
I said if you had your choice to
Oh, I think he'd be marvelous.
I do too.
Really would. Lee Iacocca.
I said, Larry,
That's who I would nominate.
You have to have it
Do you know that they had a poll out and they said that
Sure,
that
and we
about
make money.
7% of the people, no matter what he says, he doesn't want to run, and he'll still say what I know.
I'll give it all away.
I told the ladies at this meeting, they were all.
That guy could win if he would win, if he would run.
I don't feel.
Well,
It's
I
amazing.
don't know. I really don't think he could do that much different.
Who knows? He runs a business.
But he'd tell you that whole pay cut.
He doesn't want to do it, I guess. $20 million a year, you'd have to do it.
$250,000 a year.
He's making millions of dollars a year. He should be president for $200,000.
$20 million a year we get. Yeah, but just.
Take out all the terrorism, they were like taking all the sexual content. Huh?
I was only maybe 4 years old.
Might be too old by that time.
No, he won $1 and Reagan was losing.
They didn't go
This
in
book
there.
said it. It said that he's waiting back.
What do you think? Just flyers or bumper stickers too?
I think they think Bush is going to make it. And he's going to do such a terrible job. And this guy is a really great genius. He graduated
Hey, the video camera's on, guys.
Screw up so bad, and I'll come in and I'll really take over.
I think if the polls never came out, I don't think he would be a winner. Over the caucus.
Like crazy, he's got to pick a winner, and the vice president is going to have to make it. I mean, Congress has got to pick a really good and
I don't know who the caucus would pick as the Democrat. Oh, Ferraro, okay. He didn't want to run for vice president.
No, some lady that was gonna run, they were thinking about running for president.
Gloria Schnitzelmeyer.
Oh, shut up.
No?
Oh, what is
The
her name?
ex-ambassador to the United Nations, Jean Kirkpatrick. David Babineau.
Geraldine Ferraro.
Kirkpatrick it was.
Even though he jokes, he usually knows.
Oh, when you want to know information, ask me
That-
seriously.
Right, that's the name,
Yeah.
Kirkpatrick. If he could pick her
Oh, yeah.
as a vice president, he'd
She's
probably-
global.
That would be the ideal match.
Maybe.
Well, and George Bush will kick butt.
That's right, he's gonna go down anyway.
I think I like-
If it's a winner,
I like,
he's gonna go.
tell you the truth, I like Sam Nunn.
Yeah, right.
I think Sam Nunn is very capable.
They're also talking about this guy from Georgia.
Georgia.
He's also
no,
sorry
not
You can't
Nunn,
have
the other one.
anybody from the South run the
Tennessee.
Yeah, the South is not.
Gerald,
What?
one more time.
Wait a minute. What? We're both Southerners right now.
We can't have anyone from the South run the country. South run the country.
Two Southerners. Get over here.
Who's the last one who did?
In between.
Larry? Who's the last one who did?
Jimmy?
He did a real good job.
Yeah, what? You can't lump them all into that.
Jimmy did a fine job.
No.
There's only a half a dozen states that a president should come out of, and that's it, because then they don't have any, any of that power that they have, all the stimulation to keep.
Where's Bart from?
Tennessee.
California, and Massachusetts,
Michigan.
Pennsylvania.
Well, Dukakis needs a southern base.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Say Michigan?
He needs to win the South.
Gotta be Michigan.
He's perceived as
No,
pushing
What
us
about
Texas.
Bart or none?
I think Nunn is far more qualified.
Yeah. Got a lot of people these days.
Yeah, but
Check Texas. Texas is
yeah, but
second in population now.
yeah,
a lot of
look
experience.
at our financial system that's running down.
Well, it's votes. You know what it is? If they have more congressmen, that's just a numbers game. It doesn't matter how poor they are or how rich they are. They have bodies to count, and they have more representatives than Florida and New York and Michigan now. So Texas is a political plus. Texas and California have both been in the political scene since the 50s, one way or another.
It's true.
Yeah, they
I
keep
started
saying-
the fire.
They keep saying that they need to get somebody from Texas or California.
I think Mario.
This time they do.
I think Mario Cuomo would be a good president.
Well,
Yes, but he will not run.
California just had their chance.
He must have something behind that he's afraid
We
of.
did great for 8.
I don't think he's. I think
I have no
he's.
problem with
He may run
I
in
have
the
no
future.
problems with it.
I don't think he thinks he's
Ready.
I think he wants to run when the country's a little bit better. Maybe. He's probably
Mario
looking to run right now.
Cuomo is a family man, and he is happy, I think, with what he has, and I don't think
Have they delved completely into his past without any questions? I hope so. Because I would love to see that man run, and I wonder.
Said he wouldn't do it because of his family.
Oh, I
He would
hope.
probably raise California sales tax to
See, it just
90%.
makes you like him more.
I don't care. I like it.
Yeah, I know.
But when he gave that speech, I went to
Now let's spend this time with the family.
I'm all for instituting a benevolent monarchy.
Yes.
When he gave
And instituting me as king.
Pretty necessary.
Right,
Yes.
and working side by side with the church.
That's right.
A little bit shorter than my other one.
Kennedy. I've never heard of him. And the
I
next
agree with Larry. I agree with Larry, don't you, Marty?
Right. Like, is that a Marty creation? Is that a Marty?
Yeah, he's gonna run for
Is that a Marty creation? Yes, my Marty.
Well, as great as you feel as though he is, he really hasn't done that much to help the state.
Oh, no, that's,
I sure
here's
hope
Marty.
you do. Sure. Put it in the refrigerator so it doesn't.
I mean, but I don't think he has, I don't think his hands are pretty tied. First of all, because of the city, I don't think there's any money left.
And affirm me as
Because of
king.
the city, I don't think there's any money left.
We're trying to part with the church.
That's right.
Only to the church.
I think the biggest thing that we got going.
We will realign with the
He
church.
has to repair all the
Yes.
bridges in the state.
I'm
We're
for
gonna
being
make-
We're trying to find all this housing for the homeless.
Of course, the Protestants either convert or leave the country.
But who's gonna pay for the homeless?
Kill them though, like they used to.
That's right.
That was some of the Holy Roman
Really,
Emperor.
it's
That's right.
just a tough
We need
situation.
that, too.
New York.
In Minneapolis, the
Saturated, it's a saturated state because there really
No,
is not
somewhere that-
people coming into the state anymore.
That's
And
right.
the
Whoa.
budget,
Oh, we
the
need media people.
fiscal budget is pretty steady.
LA or no way.
You know, you have, whatever, X number of million of people that are living here, that's it. I mean,
melted a lot of iron ore. I thought it was a brilliant answer.
Melting
She said, well, no, not really. There are a lot of immigrants in Pittsburgh. I said, that doesn't make any difference. Talk economy here. So we're talking about Pittsburgh was only alive because they could make steel, right? The barges could get down the Monongahela River. I straightened her out, and she goes, well, it's really because the immigrants were important too. Yo! Sister Lucita. Probably barely had a credential. You know? She put me up against these poor nuns who didn't have any weapons against my wit.
And they told you,
charm.
down, Dallas.
Right. Underneath the desk, it's all though.
Their primary job was discipline.
That's right.
Education was incidental.
Right.
If you learned, you were lucky, but you were disciplined.
That's right.
Oh, no, you learned.
You learned.
Exactly what
Never
well,
mind
no.
if you were
I
lucky,
only had
you
straight
learned.
A's, right? But Sister Stevens said, well, he doesn't work to his best ability.
Yeah, they all said that.
Well, what are we going to give him then? Four.
Every one of my kids, 5 kids, four, the
But
boys.
clowns.
They always say, they don't work to their ability. They don't work up to their best.
Who dog is?
How could
Sometimes
she
they had
say
to
that?
invent
They had
things.
great marks.
They had to invent things.
But they could do
You may have
better.
been really thinking
I think she
incredible
had that
thoughts and
answer for them all.
figuring things out and
They
making
got they could do
deductions
better.
and
They could do
perceived
better.
it as dangerous.
How much better do you want her to do?
Bring any cookies? Can I bring any cookies?
Oh, David, look there. You came 3,000 miles and you didn't bring
You know what my
bring
favorite
a
cookies are?
And that's why you're
Salerno's. Remember which ones were my favorite?
Oh, boy.
Skip it out.
Oh, don't be silly.
Don't you remember what my favorite ones were?
Good.
No.
Let's go Oreos.
No.
Oh.
On a Salerno
Oh,
cookie.
the Salerno cookies.
Don't you remember which one I liked the most? That, what do they call it? Not maroon, no. Macaroons, Salerno macaroons.
Oh, coconut.
Didn't you have coconut
Chewy
macaroons?
macaroons. Shame on you.
Salerno?
That's all
What
right.
was it? Oh, was it one like that? Coconut, you had some sort of a coconut cookie or something. It was good. I used to eat it all the time when I went over your house. You
Well,
used to
Sharon,
eat boxes.
it's your responsibility.
Coconut
Un-
crisp?
Under the bylaws of the Joy Family Constitution, you're the oldest of this clan. You have to report him. That's it. What?
For what?
Gee. He didn't bring any macaroons out.
Right.
Report them.
Oh.
Right, violation of
Culinary.
community law.
Wow.
For strict violation of...
What would Mama Louise have said, Dave?
No,
huh?
really.
Yeah, straighten out here.
Never mind Mama Louise. She never said anything with
Papa-
Mama Louise.
Yeah, oh no, wait a minute. Mama Louise used to say it too.
No say lie.
Mama Louise
say
would say to
lie.
Papa, she'd say, Luigi, take care of this one. Yeah, well, I'm
Kids
sure
don't
Mama Louise said
remember
that a
like
couple
they
times.
Because they're the old, way older. But
Right.
that was, she used to say, no say lie.
Yeah, Mama Louise. And Uncle Steve
She was so
stood to
cute.
attention when she said that.
She was such a cute lady.
Attorney. Did everybody have some meatballs?
Oh, they were delicious, Don. I ate about a dozen.
That's it. Well, we ran out of food.
Oh, good.
Anything else
They'll be
for you?
perfect with your stomach.
Why? They're bland.
Sharon, they always call me Shirley.
Mama Louise, yeah.
Mama
Shirley, if you get Danush.
Shirley.
You got
Once in a
Cheryl.
while they would call me Janet.
Didn't you get...
They thought I was Andy.
That'd be great. Wouldn't it be great when they used to do that?
That's what they are.
They were so old, they couldn't remember who we
They
were.
couldn't remember all the grandchildren.
I was Dennis very frequently.
Don't even think
Who
about
gave
it.
you Danush?
I know, you just gave me
Papa
another
Rocco.
outfit.
Rocco was
Great
Danush.
name.
We'll walk around the block when we're finished. Be like,
But
good
Dennis?
no time.
He used to call me Dennis.
Don't worry
How
about
he used to call me Dennis every once in a while.
Walk around
Salvi,
the block.
you're on.
Sal.
Can you imagine being called Sal or Junior?
We'll do like they do in Florida. Everybody walk around the block.
But you wanted to call, because that's what they used to call Uncle Sal.
Yeah, Salvi.
Salvi.
Watch all the card players on the porch. On the
No,
porch.
On the phone, so.
No, not bad down there.
Florida?
Believe it or not, June, July is really bad, but June and July is bad any place for bugs. I don't care where you go.
Not here. We don't
Here
have
in the
bugs.
mountains here. There's no mountain. Flies can't even exist up here at the altitude.
What altitude? We're not all high there.
You're high. I'm used to sea level.
We're 1,300 feet here.
1,300 feet?
I'm used to sea level.
I didn't know we were 1,300 feet.
Rochester's, what, a foot and 3/4 up above sea level?
1,300 feet elevation.
I know you might be surprised.
we're higher elevation.
Yeah, you're
Higher,
here.
higher, here.
Yeah, we're higher.
I'm not talking about
No,
here.
Rochester is
Oh,
sea
we're
level.
2,000.
You know, it's at sea level in Rochester.
You mean I live, where am I?
Probably about 1,200.
Rochester sea level?
Uh-huh.
What
1,400.
sea?
Beats the hell out of me.
flies and bugs because I got animals.
We're in the center of the state. Every cow and animal attracts those
I
people.
know, where does that come in?
Humidity.
That too.
We don't have that.
Where's Donnie?
He's outside doing
Cooking.
Sausage. Sausage.
So Scott's doing okay, huh, with his girlfriend?
Scotkins. And Mary
Your
Jack's
mother
doing
and
pretty
father
good
are
too.
all alone, huh?
When? Yeah.
Living all alone.
Yeah?
Huh?
Well,
Tell me about your group. What's going on back there? Your brother's got 2
Yeah.
kids now.
Nothing really going on at that end.
oh,
Everybody just does their thing.
Well, he
I think it's
can't.
me.
It won't go
I'm
away.
just doing my thing.
You
Oh,
can't
you're
see
so
it.
interesting,
yeah,
David.
yeah, well,
I don't want to hear that
great
crap.
report.
Yeah, I just do my thing. This one does his thing. She does her thing.
Well, great.
What are they
Together
doing?
we all do our own thing.
We all do our own thing too.
What is their thing?
Only when we're alone, though.
Right.
Your brothers have the
We
one
normally don't
store.
bring this up, but since
We have
you
3.
You have 3 stores. Now that's better than doing their thing.
3 stores? For beef jerky?
Yeah.
You have Slim Jims?
Shut up with the beef jerky.
Slim
They
Jim?
used to sell the beef jerky, believe it or not.
You have those
You don't-
big
can't
Supreme
give it away.
Court cups?
Really, can't give it away.
Too expensive, huh?
Salty now. People don't want it because of salt.
People don't want to pay
David,
79
you got 3
cents for
stores.
stuff like
Who
this.
takes
I
care of
know.
them?
Daddy runs one.
Yeah.
Mark's in the other one most of the time.
Yeah.
And Donnie's in the third one.
Who's Donnie?
Donnie's a partner of ours.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
You boys own them? Your dad not?
No, he just financed them.
Uh-huh.
And, let's see, what else? There's that, and there's still a cookie business.
Who does the cookie business?
I handle the cookie business.
Oh, you take. Who runs, how many trucks do you have?
3,
And who runs those?
We could.
2 other
Get
guys.
it wet.
Two others.
Rinse it
And your
for
dad
me
still
now.
works on the truck?
You guys' own little thing in the city there. You guys' own little
cute.
running around.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean that kind of way. You gotta
And,
put your head under the water.
what else?
Oh, you take care of the books, the office and
Yeah.
stuff? Okay.
And, what else?
No,
I'm a Venus girl.
You're gonna
Really nice.
You're gonna hurt her leg that way.
What's her
Sit
name?
down Here, come
Laura.
sit on this leg.
Dwyer.
Come on.
Irish girl?
Yeah.
Like Larry?
There you go.
What's wrong with that?
We said about that.
Wow.
But,
we'll be coming to your wedding next.
yeah, for a while. Not if I got my
Have to
way.
break her in.
No, breaking her in either. You're breaking out. Tell her what the virgin acts on the way out.
Oh.
I want to what?
I don't think it sounds ready.
No, you'll know when you're ready. You'll be able to live with us.
David is not ready.
No, it's when you meet the woman you want to stay.
That's right.
No, you know what? I'm totally honest here. I'd love to have her stay. Really. I mean, if I ever thought that there'd be a girl I'd want to settle down with, it would be her. But you know what? At 26 years old, she doesn't understand our lifestyle. She doesn't understand that my brothers do their own thing. My sister does her thing because she's traveling all the time. And like birthdays and things like that, I mean, there's not everybody in one place at one time, ever. I mean, and if there is, it's for a very short period of time.
Why, is that part of the requirement to get married? That all your family must be
Is she
together
very,
at all
very
times?
close?
She's very close. She's got,
Does she want you to be very close to her family, or
well,
is she just, or does
Well,
she
that's
want you to
like-
down with your family?
there's a contradiction between me and her family, but she is very close with her family. She does, they're everything. But they're all younger, let's face it, they're 25, 23, 22,
Well, they don't have their own
21.
lives yet.
Yeah, I mean, they're all living at home still.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean, it's a little different scenario over there. Birthdays, everything's a big to-do. Beer, I mean, they go through 4 cases of beer a night without even blinking an
Oh my
eyelid.
God.
I mean,
Get out of
Get out of that family.
Get out of that.
I mean,
Does she
But not
drink?
right now.
it's like a fish.
Oh, get out of
Look
that.
at my
Sober as a saint. Honest to God, no joke.
I
You
didn't
have
say
alcoholic,
that.
you have alcoholic children.
Honest to God, this is no joke.
I hate
Like
drinking.
fish.
They drink like
Don't let
fishes.
the door hit around the way.
Sober as saints. I'm not saying. I'm
It's
not
Irish.
saying.
It's
They sit
I'm not saying that they all sit and drink until they're drunk. Absolutely not. Because they firmly believe if anybody's drinking, nobody drives. Okay? So if they do it in their own commons, their own house, but they'll drink until they're ready to, yeah.
They go to church too, they're real strict.
Very strict. Very
all
strict
the
about
headaches.
church and
Right. Raising their kids
You know,
good and stuff.
no, honest to God. But remember something here.
They're predisposed to consuming alcohol. And
They're all coming out of college. All the kids are either still in college.
Oh, the Irish.
Gosh,
I didn't know who was predisposed.
All the kids are either in college or are out of college. She has one older sister that is married with 2 kids. She'll have a beer, now and then. She doesn't drink like the others do. I mean, she's to the point now where she has 3 beers and she's plowed. Because she doesn't drink like the others do. But the others are just coming out of college. She's got her and 2 other sisters and a younger brother who's 19. And, I mean, like I say, they just keep cracking them open one after another at night when they come home.
every night?
Yeah, every night.
When they've been
And
eating
on
all
their way to
day.
alcoholism right there.
Okay.
Now they want dessert.
Oh, excuse me, just for a minute. Honey, because we need to actually need a little help with this, just clearing it off and
Okay.
opening the table.
Can we
And
lift
if
up this?
we gotta take everything off the plastic first.
Okay.
Oh, Larry knows that. Would you take care of that, Larry, please?
Sure.
Honey, about
Capable of that.
8 minutes. Is it in the garage? Everything will be ready.
8 minutes.
No,
all
I
right.
asked Judy where I think it's in the closet.
Where? Yeah.
Right here in the closet?
Right there in that way.
Okay.
Oh, the dog shit.
No. Poppy, what's
Oh,
the baby?
Poppy.
Oh, hi, baby. Go.
Come on, Poppy, get a meatball, darling? One meatball for Pop?
No.
No? Come on, Poppy, one, only one.
No, it's
Oh.
he said no.
I know, come on,
All
Poppy.
right. Don't believe
Oh,
it.
I thought you were
Oh,
gonna
my
do it
God,
anyway.
all right.
Because then the dog will
She
want
might
to
have eaten
all
it
the
and burned her
time.
mouth.
Listen,
Poppy, get out of here.
me.
Come on. Come on, Poppy. Come on.
That's it. I got the dishes.
Come on, Poppy.
That's all right. Don't bother me.
Oh, David.
So anyways, as we finish here a little bit
Yeah.
with the
How did
situation.
I do it?
Okay, let's...
Maybe you need to marry an older woman.
Well, usually they're taken, but.
Well, not
Turn
all the
around.
time.
No.
No.
Going?
No, that's...
No, you're right.
Someone else.
I thought we were going to eat outside.
There's not taking
Maybe we
anymore.
can't.
No, it's too
Did
bugs
we
and
decide
stuff.
to eat outside?
I'm in. Wait, what are you doing? All right.
Outside.
Oh,
Guys, don't.
Gee, I was ready to go out.
why is it cold? It's so pretty out. Let me see.
John, are we gonna eat outside?
No, we were
No,
inside.
it's cold out there.
Yeah,
We were just
Cheryl
gonna carry
and I will
this
have to
table
put
out there.
tarps on.
It is cold, okay.
Tarps on.
I love it.
Being cold out?
I love it.
blankets out.
This,
Honey.
So,
It's great out.
I know it's gorgeous, but they're going to be cold.
Oh,
My house is all along their company.
okay.
Monica here this day.
Let's,
The Irish are predisposed to
Don't you dare let her.
They all drink like this.
I know.
Don't you dare let her. Don't you dare let her.
that'll be great. That'll be great. No, it's not on.
Don't you dare let her.
It's just charging.
Terrible.
it's just charging.
It's charging.
For the record, I did not say that.
Huh?
For the record, I did not say
Yeah.
that.
Anyway, so about how many? Time out now. About how many want to have sausage sandwiches?
I'll have a sausage.
I'll have a
My
sausage.
David
I'll
got.
have
Good
one
about-
sausage.
Okay, well, all right.
Me and Matt are
Because
somewhere.
we've got chicken and that.
Oh, there's someone together, okay. Then he didn't leave.
Maybe we'll get
No.
And
Sometimes
how about
we find
places
out.
here?
No,
There's
we wouldn't leave without saying goodbye.
No, not ordinarily.
David wouldn't leave.
eat a whole thing.
So there's
Oh, David and Matt are somewhere.
Larry went to go get him.
6, 7, 8.
We need some chairs.
And then we
Mama.
need-
Should I pick up some chairs?
Okay, there are some. Damn, Dawn, come
What did
on.
you say there were?
Poppy,
He knows who to come to.
Poppy, come on. Ooh.
Well, we're gonna
Poppy?
go slow.
Poppy,
It's gonna be a very close dinner.
come on now. Right now. Hurry up. Andrea.
Go outside,
Come on, Poppy.
Tucker. Go.
Outside. Good.
Slow. I don't know why I always have to be the one to yell at the kids and the dogs.
They're probably the only one they mind. Taking care of the only one they mind. we goes outside.
Andrea,
Keep telling us,
you
honey.
need to do that.
So,
Where'd you meet her?
believe it or not, I met her golfing. We were at the ball team, one of the ball teams that I play for every year has a benefit golf tournament for, usually it's, I don't know, it might be for leukemia, or it might be for cancer, or Camp Pacamo. They take one of the charities and you know, usually attracts about 100 of us. And they go out to a local country club, and you have 9 holes of golf, a couple 6-packs of beer for each golf cart, dinner, open bar, you know, it's like $40 a head type of a thing, but it's well worth it. It's nice. We're like they have prizes for everybody.
Andrea,
And then there's a DJ comes in, there's dancing and all that. So I mean, it's really nice. So last year, as a matter of fact, it was here last week. She reminded
I'm
me.
gonna
of this,
send you
because,
to your
me
room
and
if
Nikki
you don't
forget
behave.
it. I could care
Judy,
less.
Marty's calling you.
It doesn't really.
Oh, yeah.
But it was.
Andrea,
Leave it alone.
We're gonna be eating out of
which,
those
okay,
dishes.
go in the other room for 5 minutes.
Fingers in her nose.
Oh, I'm not eating out that way.
The ribs are here.
Kids, kids.
Well,
Oh man.
I have to sit right across from Melissa.
So, it's been a year, and
A
we
year?
started. No, I didn't start taking her out until September. And
Thank you.
actually, let me reiterate. It was August. It was the first week of August. She left for school in September to Pennsylvania for 8 months. So needless to say, it was like a long distance type of relationship. But I told her right out, I says, while you're gone 8 months, you're gone. That's it. I'm not sitting home waiting
your
for you.
history.
I'm not sitting home waiting for you.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Well, it didn't actually work that way because she kept calling. She used to call like twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. And she put the guilt trip on you, like, well, what are you doing this weekend? Type of, oh no, I'm not doing that.
You get hysterical when you say, I have a date.
No, I didn't dare say that.
Explain or whatever.
I just said I was going out with some friends. That's it.
Well,
But I did tell her though that if you want, I said if I get the opportunity that I would see other persons, and I said if you got the other opportunity, I would expect you too, because I would never expect anybody that's in their college era to sit home waiting for somebody when they're living out of state. You know what I'm saying? When you're 6-7 hours away by car.
So she probably said, well, I take that as you want to break up or something.
Because it was never anything. It never really was anything before she left.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Then
it
why
wasn't
did she
anything there.
expect you to not date
She was
anybody?
madly in love with me.
Oh, no, I don't blame her. I would be too.
Yes, but you never let them know it.
I didn't tell her. I swear I didn't tell her. I never told her
That would
anything.
be cool.
Oh, poor David.
I believe it.
I know you would.
I believe you.
Yeah, there's some women that, what do they
Oh, yeah.
say?
Me or nobody.
Men that,
Fatal attraction.
men
But
that
anyway,
love
as it rolls here a little
to,
bit,
women who love too much or something
Love
like
to
that.
the biggest conflict we have right now is the fact that little things don't bother me. All right, like she was saying, it was a year ago last week when we first met. Well, I don't remember that. I could care less.
Oh, she was
Oh, I know, it was a year ago last week when we met. type
Oh,
of thing.
Don, my Don does.
Well, most men don't. And if you worry about a relationship because they didn't remember when you met or you forgot to say this because it was that,
She was telling,
Well,
She's
if you're
gonna come
looking
out
for
and say,
romantic, you should find a romantic.
I'm basically waiting for her to come out and say, in August, because actually August was our first date together, that it was 1 year ago today that we went on our first date,
I go, what?
really? It's like a thing, who cares? I'm sure I don't.
Even if I didn't remember what it was.
Listen, there are 3 loge seats in the outdoor patio for anybody who's interested.
You know, David just reminded me of how romantic you are.
How what?
How romantic you are. And always remembering all those little things.
Anywho, what a guy. Listen. No checkbook. What a number. What the heck?
I'm always thinking of your best interest,
Oh,
Diane.
what a guy.
Okay, I'm still listening now, David.
Dang.
So now she wants you to
That's what
be
he said.
to remember all these little things and
Well,
you're
no,
not.
she doesn't understand
That
why
you
you
don't.
don't.
Right.
And I basically,
gender.
That's
Well,
right.
I
yeah,
think-
exactly. All right, now, as we go one step further, we talk about things like 4th of July. 4th of July, in her mind, is basically the weekend off. Yeah, you go on a picnic, you spend it with your family, you spend it with your friends. She doesn't understand, well, why do you have to
I
work
gotta
type
check
of
on
thing.
it.
Yeah, go cook.
Where's Matt? He
And
needs to get drinks. Massive drinks.
Past weekend, this weekend we just came
Well,
off
I made
of,
some lemonade.
was really, really busy for us because every supermarket in the city
It's filling up.
Sure.
had a display and it had a big
Is this
sale,
alright?
okay? She
No,
doesn't
that's too small.
understand
Right underneath
when
the
I'm
left of the
leaving
sink.
on Friday, no, so
The other
for the
way.
last weekend,
Yeah.
why I had to work last weekend when it was gonna be our last weekend together where we could do anything together. Because during the day we're working, she's working. At night, I play ball 3 times a week and she plays once a week. It happened to be that one of the nights during this week was a bye. We didn't have to play. But she had made arrangements to go to aerobics class with her girlfriend.
That was all right.
No, well, I'm only going through this because, I mean, it's
I wanna know.
a week ago. I can remember. If you asked me 2 weeks ago what happened, forget it. I couldn't tell you. But anyways, as it goes on, so I work Saturday, I work Sunday. I'm not talking about long. I'm talking about like 4 hours on Saturday I work Sunday for 6 hours type of a thing. And she doesn't understand, why do you have to do that? Well, we all work. I mean, it wasn't just me, everybody worked Sunday to take care of the, business. So now all of a sudden, well, are we going to have any time together before you leave? And I said, well, really, probably not, because when I get home, if I'm not playing ball that night, or after I get done playing ball, I've got some paperwork to do. Not a lot, but about a half an hour, 40 minutes worth.
There we go.
And what happens is, when I start my paperwork, she naturally goes in, she either takes a shower, whatever the case may be, and then she gets in her nightgown and she just sits on front of the TV. No. No. There you go.
Well, she wants you to be, to me it seems like she wants you to be something you aren't, and she's trying to change it.
She
She
wants
better
a lot
make
of
that
time
clear.
out of
She
you.
is. She's
There
not.
is exactly that. But see, what I've been trying to
Not old
inject
enough to realize.
into this is that my lifestyle, our lifestyle, is basically set in a lot of ways because of the responsibilities we have.
Yeah.
Like the other night, a car goes through the store window.
find David.
Okay.
Oh, God.
She doesn't understand why I have to go down and help clean up the mess. I mean, she understands that, but she just says, well,
Doesn't
what about...
wanna put up with
No, she says, well, what about your brothers? I said, well, my brothers are there. Oh. Well, then why do you have to go if your brothers are there? Well, because...
They're my brothers and my
Yeah,
friends.
I mean, we all work together at this. I mean, this is it. I mean, there's a problem.
It sounds like her dad had an 8 to 5 job.
No,
Why-
absolutely
no?
not. That's the thing that really bothers me. Her father owns 4 different shoe stores, okay, and all spread out. Dansville, Brockport, Leroy, and
So he had to
Batavia.
do the same thing.
He still does it.
But maybe
So
she's
she-
spoiled and she
the
thinks she
difference
wants
is-
to have everything.
something else.
The difference is that when her father now takes time off to do things with his mother. But now that's after 28 years in the business. That
Yeah.
isn't 2 years into the business when he was putting in his 60 or 70 hours a week.
She doesn't remember that. It's
Yeah,
just wasn't there.
exactly. She basically says, well, yeah, he wasn't there, during those times. Well, then why are you, why are
Honey,
you
let me
looking
tell you
So I
something.
don't worry about it.
If you don't get along perfectly with
Now.
somebody now,
Perfectly,
and
I
it's
don't know about
never
that.
good, I mean, well, that you
no.
may
It
want
won't
to
get
problem.
better.
It
Yeah.
will not get better, it gets worse.
That's
Especially when
why,
you get married.
Drop it.
Yeah.
that is why,
Take it from an old lady who knows.
that
And
is
who's
why.
got 4 sons who told all of her sons that.
See, but the whole point is sometimes people are attracted to other people and not for the right reasons.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
you're not compatible, you're attracted to
This
each
is-
other, and
this
that's
stay white.
Speak up, honey.
Absolutely.
I could
We
never
are
be married to
so-
a camper. I
Tell 'em.
hate to go out and get dirty
No,
and sleep outside. I want to go to a hotel. That's my idea of a vacation, and yet I have friends who love to go camping, and their
Exactly.
husbands love to
I
go
said that
camping.
to her the other day. I said, well, you know, we'll take 1 week and we'll go camping.
See, that would be me. No, thank
Okay, I
you.
mean, I'll offer the alternate. But I mean, it's the idea of it completely opposite.
Yeah,
It's
she should like
everything
Yeah, but
we
if she was
say
crazy
and
about
do.
you, she'd go camping in a tent, 'cause I would.
You're right.
If I
And,
like the bugs, I'd take the bug spray and I'd go with
Sharon,
them.
this is no joke. If I said we were going camping next week, she'd go. She would go.
You gave her a choice.
Yeah.
Well.
But see, the idea of it is, hey,
She's
I'm
a
not
modern
rushing
woman,
it.
though. Her age, I can't imagine why
It's really-
she's a more understanding of doing different things in your own space and still loving each
Well-
other. And that doesn't mean you don't if you have to go
All right,
help
stop
your
it.
brother.
If you look at it a little bit, you can understand what's taking place here. That A, she's coming from a very close-knit family. B, she's coming back off of college education, which she was totally away from. No friends. In both her bachelor's degree program, she was out of state, and now her master's degree, she was out of state. So she really didn't have, let's say,
Close friends.
yeah,
in the
close
city life?
of friends
Yeah, circle
there.
of friends.
in
Well,
that
she's
she
just on
established
her
from
way.
college, okay? So then she looked forward to going home, and when she was home, she spent her time with her
I
family
know we're listening to
and
Brad,
her
but I don't want to
friends
do
from
that.
high school type of thing. Now all of a sudden,
Any room for us?
because she knows that, you know, I'm not really interested in getting married right away type of a thing, and that this is my lifestyle. If you're interested in giving this a chance, then, you know, it's kind of a two-way street. You got to work at it a little bit together. You give and bend and 50-50 type of a thing, but it's not a rush situation. So now what she's doing is she wants to stay in Rochester. So I offered. I said, look, you can stay at my house. I don't mind that.
authorized you to
You
call
can stay
Joe
at my
Rinaldi's
house,
house.
but
That's how I had to come over here tonight.
I would think that after you get your feet on the ground, I want you to get an apartment.
What's Joe's number?
Only because
Who the heck's got Joe's number over here?
I'd rather have her become a little bit
Phone company?
independent of herself
Yeah.
and see me from the outside than actually from the inside.
Yeah.
But now, from the inside, she's really getting a good glimpse. She's been there now 3 weeks. 3 weeks she's been in my house, you know, staying with me. And she sees what I'm like. She really gets a good drift of what's coming about. A good portion of it she dislikes, but she's living with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, even if you
Only
do
Nueve, if you want to
like
give
all
her a
the
yell
same
and
things,
say,
living with somebody is hard work.
Oh,
I mean, just think about living with your own family, and those were blood relatives, and you grew up with them. But I mean, how many things bug you? I mean, I always yelled when I went in the bathroom. My brother would move things or get my nylons wet or just stupid little things. It bothered me. You have to let somebody to be able to live with them and overlook all
The
the
biggest thing that bothered me this week, again, I worked Saturday, I worked Sunday, Monday was a 14-hour day for me, Tuesday was a 12-hour day. You get home, you play baseball, you don't even have time to sit down for
Why doesn't she come and just watch it?
What I'm saying is, what happens is,
it has gardens in it, so you
you know,
know Bell Gardens.
you get done playing ball, and some balls, the only thing you want to do is hop in the shower. I mean, really, you want to see that.
Exactly.
I know I got this another half an hour, 40 minutes worth of paperwork I want to do. I want to get it done, and then I want to relax. And then I'll be glad to spend my time.
I worked with the Bellflower.
Well,
One of them worked at
what happened was we got home from baseball, and, you know, I was really, really tired. And she's an affectionate person, so she throws her arms around me. She's behind me. She throws her head in the back of your shoulder.
Yeah, the sausages are here. We just have, you know what we have to do? We really do have, I think, do we not,
She's a dolly.
honey? Do we have all the places here, or do we need the 3 outside?
Well, I think we have all the places.
Because we can have, okay, we have people at the island too.
We probably
Yeah.
could.
We
We'll
were
see how we
originally had
squeeze
everybody
in.
outside.
It is the island suite.
Yes, we have a couple people who can have island seats. What can I tell you?
The
I
Polynesian
mean, this is not.
See?
So,
I'm trying to be humble.
you know, and she's hanging on, and I said, you know, Morris, I want to get in the shower, really. And, you know, she goes back with one of these real snotty remarks. Well,
You
I
hurt
just
her
want to
feelings.
Yeah, exactly. But
You hurt her feelings.
I mean, I can appreciate what you know, and I did let her hang on to me for a minute. She's still there.
See, I could never have done say
I'm
no.
trying to
You
keep
gotta help
moving.
this kid. Will you sit and talk with him when he's...
Oh, I know.
My
I
husband would
got
what
it.
did you do? What did you do? Down there with the
All I said was,
down there.
Laura,
He
I
needs
want to
some
take a
advice, honey.
shower.
On what?
Please, can't
On
I wait?
this relationship.
That's
Why
what I
didn't you
said.
say, come on, let's take a shower?
Why?
And then,
Right. Jumped in.
then she would have been happy because you would have been.
Nah, she's not ready for that.
No? Well, she
Got
was
it.
like,
Just
this was
like
the
the
hard
thing.
thing.
Incredible
It
catch.
doesn't seem like
She
she's
sees
giving
all
you
his
any
family all
information.
settled
And
already,
she
they're not
wants
even married.
to see me, but she wants your attention all the time. She's not really needs
Oh,
to
yeah,
do anything
exactly.
for your work or your
Exactly.
other things that you
That's
have to have.
exactly it. And the way
about the drinking.
you've got to
Never.
But the point of it is,
You
the reason why she's doing it,
Talk to you.
John
she's gone
Johnson
for
on that.
12 years without it. I mean, she was 5 years away from home for a good 8 months of those 5 years. 9 months. Without
Oh,
somebody.
sorry.
Now all of a
She's
sudden-
looking
So
for that
romantic.
someone that she does. She seems to me she
What?
won't.
Done?
She's wanting to change you to her
Shower
way of
together.
thinking because you're
The
not
thing
the way
is-
she wants you to
Saving
be.
water, the drought, and all
That's
that.
right.
The thing of the
You know?
taking place.
Conserve water, shower with a friend.
That's right.
I gotta
Hey,
visualize.
you know, I'm having
she
a
is
wonderful
out of
time looking
school.
at her food. It's just a fabulous thing. It's a new concept.
Well, we can
In
eat
dieting.
and talk.
I love it.
She's in love with me. Type
This
of
is
thing.
I love to look at. Oh, the chicken is
David, are
beautiful,
you her
guys.
first
Shut up,
boyfriend?
David.
No.
In love with being in love, probably.
Was that preemptive eating?
She was seeing some guy for 7 years. But again.
Oh, well then she's coming off a long-term relationship. What she expects from you
No, wait,
may be
right.
something she established over a long period of
Oh,
time.
You gotta hold off before you say that.
Bills, man.
Yes, to a certain degree, but
Call me in the morning.
remember one thing. That 7 years came as soon as she was out of high school, came into her senior year, okay? She went to her senior
It's not on
prom.
the table anymore, it's fine.
After that, she was away at college.
Oh, okay.
So she wasn't really in
Or she may not have
contact
been
with
in
me.
a relationship that
You
she
know.
didn't realize was going on and she just stayed in it too.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
doesn't sound like she recognizes that she's not compatible and that her ideas aren't the other
All
person's
this
ideas.
time, she's been seeing this guy. Where's
Okay, let's sit down.
I need to go to the bathroom.
And there's a couple
We need a couple more chairs. Honey,
Get her excited. She wants to go to the bathroom.
I think a couple more chairs.
This is like a soap
We need
opera.
skinny chairs, because we're not all gonna
I
fit.
got you.
About what?
Judy.
About this
They weren't enough?
relationship. I think we need 11. But
The
then,
beige
you know,
one.
Anthony may not eat,
What am I
so
gonna
that'll
tell
be
her?
10. Would you tell me?
Yeah,
Well,
you're right.
no, she knows all that. I mean, it's not like she's
Matt's not even.
they have a line.
Oh, we've got enough.
We have enough, David.
She's over to, she comes over
Good,
for dinner
nobody
on
eats in
sometimes on Sunday. We go over my mom's
Wow.
dance thing, type of a
They
thing.
need to invent a roll holder.
Sometimes
She
it
knows
helps
what's
to
going
talk
on.
it over, you know, and
She knows what's going on. Everyone knows what's going on.
I know, but
I mean, they all got it down that we're supposed to get
You're
married.
not eating?
You know, they figure that this is the one.
What is wrong with
But,
you?
and
Oh,
Why
he
did
eats
they
the
do
stuff
that?
and he has a headache.
no,
Why
why did
did they figure that if you don't feel
Because
that way?
I've been going out with her for this long.
Oh,
Listen, I've never gone out with a girl this long.
I don't care.
Now all of a sudden she's living with me, type of thing. You're staying with me.
Yeah.
They figure
Good.
it's their assumption that hey,
It is.
for him to take a girl into the house and have her stay with him, there's something there. There's something more than just a man's, swing.
Andrea,
Because I don't do that.
I
I don't
know
let anybody
you
stay.
go out the door, now you take your things upstairs, and you come and sit down.
But I don't know, I think it's Judy.
What?
This one.
No, I don't have one yet.
You want lemonade?
No, we're putting
I
them
think
on
I
the...
have
Oh, I
lemonade.
You want ice?
Yes, please.
Who wants ice?
Girl, he's engaged, almost married.
Should I bring some more drinks out
It
here?
happens all the time. Happens all the time.
Yeah, but see, you again,
yeah.
I'll get you the difference there. The key word is engaged in that. See, I won't commit to that because
I
I don't.
said, if he could bring it up,
Anybody could.
anybody could.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I won't.
He still could do it tonight.
That's right, he could. He
I'll
could
tell
do it tonight.
That's
He
what
could do it tonight if he
No,
wanted.
I think he's really committed to it tonight.
He's crazy about it.
He should be
What?
right.
That's what I'm
Okay.
thrilled about. I like
That's
to
good.
see their,
Judy, you'll never be
Like
accused
that.
of making
That's
water.
how
they are so
do it.
compatible.
Very good.
Okay,
They are
you
so
know
I
what?
was out there to
Were you here
witness
when we
it too. I
decided
want you
that?
to know, and I'm taking it
The
back
Grand
with
Serene
me.
was the first to make
I could-
Kool-Aid
For what?
Light.
I never said that. You know
Isn't
what?
it amazing?
I said taken 3 pictures of my life. Not one of them ever came out. So I gave up photography.
And realized that she invented.
My mind is right here. Anybody who wants a description, I'll visualize it. I can put it on
Isn't that right, Sharon?
put it down on tape. Just the way it went down.
You know, lights have been around about 6 years. 20 years ago, they made Kool-Aid lights.
That's right. And you didn't ever
Much less sugar, much less flavor.
Did you ever figure out why we never had barbecued chicken at Grandma's Chinese?
No.
The napkin.
Because you only got half a napkin. You never had barbecue chicken.
She didn't know how to make it.
It was great. She knew how to make it.
Yeah.
But she did have a profound influence on you, Martin.
Remember that time Marty cut the napkin?
away.
That's right.
Marty was visiting us, and he was setting the table, and he cut the napkins in half.
And Matthew had
And Judy says, Don, Marty's cutting the napkins in half. Is that some kind of ritual?
I don't remember that at all.
You were a little kid.
Hey, what did you do to Matthew? He's
We
got
were
a headache.
cleaning our apartment.
Oh, that's right. You guys
just
were.
took his head and
Too much jumping up and down on the court.
And Dave
was about 3.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and I was
16
playing
years
Living in
ago.
the Material World record with him. He was singing it.
Yeah. Great, right there in
You don't
half.
remember.
Cut the napkin in half.
I was 3.
I
I was
was-
first learning how to drive your
And I don't
car
want to
in
say
Hollywood.
anything to
I was
Marty,
little.
but I said,
I remember those hills in Hollywood.
I got this little piece that hardly fits on my lap.
She had no idea what it was, Marty.
Oh, God.
I knew we were
Larry,
on a tight budget, but even so, I
Name
love.
of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Let's eat the grub.
Oh no. We're serious here.
These thy gifts which we are about to receive from thy bounty through Christ our Lord. Amen. May all the souls with faith and Christ, through the mercy of God, rest in peace, and let perpetual light shine upon them. Amen. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Okay.
Have
God
spelling
bless
first.
everybody for this
Yeah,
family.
I was
this
gonna
time
say,
together.
And
let's
Thank
go
you.
through the traits.
Thank you.
And I propose many years of happiness for Larry tonight. And
That's
yes,
good.
yes.
I feel
Yes,
the same
very
way.
much.
Salute.
Happiness for many children.
Happiness
Thank you.
and many children.
As many as you want.
Or both.
Have them all.
Or happiness
Many as you want.
with many children.
And at this time,
All
also
right.
host, hoping we will have many too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
No.
Oh, my God. No?
Are you close yet?
All right, we're going to
Swing it on us.
See.
Chicken, anyone?
Pass around the rolls if you want
Bring
sausage.
it on
Here
us
comes
this
the
way. You'll
sausage.
have to come in during recovery.
Look at that.
Larry, this
No.
side.
Well,
We'll take some sausage and pass it if you like.
God'll take care of it.
have that other kind of bread, please.
Whatever.
All
What?
right.
What?
Slice one on the
I'll
bottom.
understand if he says no, and I'll understand if he says yes.
Sheep
That's all
herders
right.
or Italian?
I'll hold it this.
Okay, thank
Here,
you.
Mom,
Sharon?
this chicken.
Sheep herders or Italian?
Thank you. That's
Italian, please. Is that, I can have sheep
Okay.
herders.
Chicken.
Either
All
one.
right. Who wants chicken or Larry? You sure this is
Here, darling.
Darling.
Can I get you a piece? Will that be all right?
People in the.
Here, this room to put the sausage over here.
Darling.
Sharon.
You know what this reminds me
One
of?
piece. Can I get you the
New Year's
Yes.
Eve
It's got
night.
your name on it.
Everybody's sitting around after Mass.
Yeah.
And it's 2 o'clock in the morning and we're cooking those sausages.
I'll handle it.
Charles,
Hold it up. Let me
Remember when
see.
your kids were little, we used to go over on Carly's?
That one is kind of wimpy looking. Give me just a piece I can put on it.
Yes.
How's that?
Jeez, that was so great.
No, it's way too
Way
big.
too big. Oh, that's the third smallest piece.
Sharon, do
Give
you
me one by
remember
the
that?
end then. What?
When you were the kids were little, we used to go to
Got around that.
Carly's on Christmas
Carly's.
Eve.
Yeah.
And we used to have sausage.
And sausage,
Right.
yeah, Christmas Eve sausage.
Dave, did you go to Bishop Kearney? High
Yes, I
School?
did. You remember.
That's right.
Bishop Kearney?
Yeah, Kearney.
Where, in Westgate?
Westgate,
No,
where?
Rundequoit.
Rundequoit it is.
Around the coin.
Yeah, they lived in a
Don
Rundequoit.
did it.
Wait, there's another bishop, isn't there?
Yeah,
What?
Bishop,
How
Are
much?
you serious?
there was another bishop.
Bishop McQuaid.
I'll get my
McQuaid.
yearbook out.
Where's
McQuaid.
McQuaid is 53. Bishop Kearney, 0.
That was when I had a good
I
year.
met a girl on the phone. I can't remember her name.
Aquinas was team wreckers.
She lives in Portland, Oregon now.
Is Aquinas still champion of Rochester in football? No, who is?
They went co-ed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you believe that?
They got
Oh.
weak
We
now.
went there, we saw
Who are
the
the
stuff.
teams,
Would you
Dave?
sit down?
They got
Every
distracted.
a better team than Rochester.
He might change his mind sitting on
In
where he's has to
football?
sit on the
No.
sitting on a work chair there.
It's,
Honest to God, whenever I come
Chi
to
Line?
this, it never sits
Football?
down.
no, East
Rome.
Rochester now.
Rome.
East Rochester.
East Rochester's been strong.
Delicious, Dad.
Fairport, strong.
And Judy's famous salad, but I can't eat it.
Do they have dressing on it? No?
It's the best salad.
No, honey, I just put it to the side.
I always have her bring me salad when we have our dinners together.
No, this isn't much of a salad.
It's
just
the
have
same
carrots
old
in it.
salad bowl, the good old big salad bowl.
I have used
You
this
make
bowl
good
for,
salad.
I don't know.
Exercise makes
Everything
perfect
here.
your appetite.
Yeah.
Mine too, but I'm forcing myself.
My mom
Right.
got it back from Hawaii. So maybe I've only had it 13 years
salad,
or something.
Sausage.
Sharon makes good casseroles too.
I remember it
What?
for a long time. I've had for a
You're
long
not
time.
hungry at all?
Not only.
With the butterflies or something?
Probably.
No,
Some grape nuts and milk?
Yeah, no way.
What? What's
Wanna
that?
throw
I'm
up?
like birdcage gravel.
I know.
There you go.
The kids really like it.
Good for them.
A lot of sugar. It's
Get you in a shape in case you want to fly away.
A lot of sugar, it's good.
Yeah, it
I
is.
I
lot of
bought it one
sugar.
time, I thought, I'm gonna eat that, it sounds really good.
When grape nuts expires, they send it down to the gravel pit. There you
She
know.
doesn't
Well, they put
close.
little
You know what I
NutriFruit
saw
in
2
there.
weeks ago?
And then
Yeah.
I did my,
Oh,
no, you
the
didn't.
movie?
You never saw the
It
Birdman
did
map?
taste like birdcage
Not
gravel.
excellent.
that day.
Yeah, great.
I love
Jack
Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Very crunchy.
He's so good in that.
Birdman.
Actor.
He was really good in that role.
Guess what, that black and
know
white
what
cake.
Her problem
Who was there? Who else
Me.
was there? Oh, Sharon.
Black and white
The
cat
black and
showed
white
up.
cat showed up. Do you know what? My white cat caught a lizard
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, you should have seen
on the front porch.
I was playing with it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it tried to run up the screen and kind of pinned it to the screen with its
We had a
claws.
lizard fight in our house.
They look like that.
Cat and a lizard.
Cat and a lizard.
No,
Well,
it
saved it, it
just
would've.
laid
Good
there,
taste on the grill.
and I thought it was dead, and then it went away.
We had to scare
It
the
must
cat
have
away.
Do they
Generate.
regenerate their tails and things?
High amphibians, lizards like that? Give us a break here.
They don't?
They can
Was it lizard lizardus?
I thought lizards did.
No,
Yeah.
they can
some do.
regenerate,
They
not
don't,
major parts
but
though.
they don't need it, but they can do their tail.
Extremities. You know,
Okay.
extremities?
Isn't their tail lose
It bit its tail off? I didn't hear what it bit with.
No, it was just kind of.
It wounded it. But they can
Oh.
release their tail.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they can shuck it
Yeah.
and grow into
They
one.
can shut the
Snakes
tail
do.
because
Sure.
on a lizard, that's the
Worms do.
easiest place for an predator to grab.
Sure.
Because it's
Yeah.
the longest part of it. So
It has to
they're-
be dispensable,
they're-
like
yeah.
hair.
Oh, that's what
Sure.
it did then.
You know, it can't be important for a lowly
Nobody
lizard.
got rid of this lizard?
No.
It was laying there, and I didn't see it
Talk about
anymore.
it at dinner.
I thought maybe somebody did.
No, it's gone.
I felt so bad.
Some lizards
Why? Is it
need their
bad?
tails in the hot
Overflow.
desert heat
Doesn't matter to
Nobody
me.
seemed to
because what
mind.
they do in order to avoid the hot, the increased
Down
temperatures of the
barbecue
sand,
sauce.
they alternately raise their front legs and balance their back on their, with their tail.
Oh, I saw that one too.
Did you see that on nature? They're moving it
Yeah.
up like
Well,
this.
that's
The
in
sun
the
is like
Sahara.
150 degrees on the sand, and they're like,
Gee.
Yeah, they alternate their feet. The top, the other one down. They're doing that all the time. Yeah.
Anyone want any barbecue sauce for this?
You know, I had two cats to come and visit me.
Well, the other one found out the first
The
one.
black and white cat found out the other one is getting fed. Now I got a black and white one.
Somebody wants barbecue sauce?
Barbecue.
I love them, but they won't let you.
Barbecue.
Yeah, you
Oh, you're not doing anything about your cat.
No, I actually didn't mean to pass it around like that.
Well, I gave it to David and he had
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
a little bit in here.
Not a container large enough for you.
Oh,
I know. Oh, I was
Excuse me.
going to. But Sharon wanted it.
a teeny bit in here.
you want some ice cubes anymore?
No.
Oh, they
Okay.
That thing flashed at me.
No, it was
They
black.
can't get mad
Crushed
at
or
you.
cubed?
Now, anybody wants that, here it is.
Hardly anything there.
Besides, they can't get mad at you if it's just staying around your house,
Barbecue sauce, anyone, right
Right.
here.
not your cat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tell them where to go.
Tell them where to go,
Oh,
I'm
boy,
going
I can't
anyway.
believe the stuff
Tell
they're
me
over
that-
after people.
You had pity on a poor animal that was getting no food or water in this
Why
house.
can't people in that park there alone? Why can't they have pets?
I know, they own their places.
Right.
They own their own places.
horrible.
They have one cases in similar situations where senior citizens have had guard animals, you know, your basic guard dog, guard mouse, guard poodle, guard yeah, guard snakes.
And what happened?
They have guard armadillos, armed guard armadillos. Try to say that 3 times. Armed guard armadillos, but they do, and they won cases.
They've proven that pets lengthen a person's life.
That's what I was
Right.
gonna say.
Got
Lower
two.
their blood pressure.
So why
Yeah.
can't they have them? They own those places.
Well, I mean at least cats because
If they
They
do
say
have
it's
inside.
Do you have an association?
Yeah.
See, dogs, I
Can't
can
you go to the meeting and
Right.
get it on
Well,
the
that's the
ballot or
rules.
They
something?
try, they won't.
You know, I'll tell you why. You know,
sign a lease saying that you will.
there's no place for the dogs to go to the bathroom there.
But cats, indoor
Right.
cats.
If
Cats
they
So
had-
why can't it be voted
maybe the
on?
majority of the people
Sure,
share
once
one.
they say
park to a
cats, then
pet
people are
park.
gonna
It's
say,
all
but I'm a
changed
dog
since
lover,
I
and
moved
that's
there, so they might
discriminating.
want them.
And there's just no place for dogs
They
to
might.
go there. You can't
And you
go
might
on that rock
cite the
garden.
reasons why. That an animal can be advantageous to a better quality of
If
life.
they could have,
And they
at
do it like
least
they
In
do in
fact,
New York
you can
City.
quote-
cats
Yeah.
that stay indoors.
Yeah.
I could see if they had dogs, because there's no place for the dogs to go.
Yeah.
Can't discriminate
Yeah, but
between
New York
animals.
City, they have people who live in apartments. They have walk
Sure.
dogs and they pick it up.
And pooper scoopers.
Hmm?
Sure,
Yeah.
the Tannis plug, if you
Dogs
exclude
bark and
canines,
make loud noises.
Yeah,
that's
dogs
annoying.
bark,
Dogs
that's true.
bark, that's true.
Whereas if you have an inside
can
cat,
have their
I
waste
can't see
disposed in
any
a
reason
right,
why that
in a
should bother
box.
anybody.
That's right.
dog
They have,
farm.
my child has a
are
bird.
disgusting.
Wow.
Now, as far as I'm,
Birthday
yes, you
on
can. And that's, as far as I'm concerned, that's an indoor pet.
Yeah.
It's a bird and it makes more noise than a cat.
Oh, they're allowed birds?
That bird goes like,
Birds are allowed?
screaming and yelling.
Birds are allowed?
That shouldn't be right.
No, it shouldn't.
No,
animal.
there it is,
The only-
clear.
The only
No
reason
fish.
why I have
Clear
said it is
interspecies
because my friend
no
told me I
fish.
wouldn't
That's
hurt her.
right, the species
But
of.
if
What'll be next?
If it wasn't my friend,
Right?
I would have.
They won't allow flathorns. Interspecies discrimination.
Really? What about body lice?
That's right. Am I right? If I had a pet body lice collection, come on, let's face it, would they discriminate against body lice?
What about the fly? Are they gonna allow him in?
That's right, where are they gonna draw the line at?
My mold
Collection
collection.
is everything.
Seriously, Larry, that was. Did you see that? You wouldn't believe it was in the refrigerator.
How about house
And ours?
bacteria?
Should I tell her what it was?
No.
In the I was cleaning out the refrigerator the other day.
Oh,
In one of those plastic containers. Wait,
Don't tell me I said.
I never
I'm
looked.
not telling you, I'm telling Judy. Listen to this.
Wait a second, let me
Did
finish
we
chewing this
invent
piece.
something new?
It was a container of foam.
Oh, that's right.
There was there was nothing solid, no residue. It was just
Oh.
You think
foam.
it had been a slice of turkey?
We thought it was a slice of processed turkey.
Oh,
Hidden away
There was
in the
enough, there was enough.
Absolutely.
Salmonella.
Salmonella. Oh yeah, I'm telling you seriously. There are major universities whose research programs don't have as much salmonella as was in that container. Seriously.
Oh, was it hidden in the deep recesses of your refrigerator forgot years ago?
Yeah, I boiled it.
Pass me a roll, Mom.
Yeah, it was in the deep recess. We got a 27 cubic foot refrigerator.
That's why.
Part of my refrigerator's in a different zip code. It's so big. I mean,
That's
really.
funny.
It is. So I reach back there, I take it out, 'cause I'm cleaning it out, I go, whoa, what's this? And was it you,
I
Larry?
have to touch Tupperware, that's my problem.
Yeah, but Tupperware you have to clean
Larry,
out.
was it
I
you
did,
who said you
that's my
thought it was?
problem, I
It had been
couldn't have
turkey
it.
at one time, yeah.
Oh,
I think so too. It had that kind of shape. That
The shape
oval
like-
shape of a slice of turkey.
Right, processed turkey.
Oh, it was great, Sharon. It kind of helped me help it out, if you know what I mean.
We're gonna wear gloves.
Oh, I know. You know what I did
Well, I'm
brilliantly
the only
though?
one who ever cleans
I
my
cleaned it
refrigerator
last.
out. Well, that one time you and Eric did.
Cleaned it last and sterilized
What is
it.
this, senior
In
citizen
my
portion?
hand.
My gosh.
Senior
Salad.
citizens portion.
These are
Well,
supposed to
Well,
go
you could
together.
stick them together like they're supposed to be.
Well, they weren't together.
I know, and you were just
Well,
you were in the middle of your sausage
no.
sandwich. and it's
You
part
have
of the
it.
task.
There you go. Well, zooming in, there you go. Now you can just grab
It's
them.
hard to think you were a vegetarian when I married you, honey. I guess the temptation was too strong.
Oh.
Now I have to go without meat for a few months
Mm.
after
I
the weekend.
sausage.
Yeah, she rarely eats it, so. Dressing time.
Yes.
What do you eat on a long distance flight? Salad.
Vegetables.
Fruit.
You have to bring your own?
They give it to us.
Really?
Actually,
Actually, you shouldn't eat anything except fruit with water in it. Cut down on the jet lag.
Fruit does?
Well, anything with water in it. Nothing heavy.
No.
No.
Oh.
That's
That's
true, yes.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
John, where's your cruise
That's
party?
a good
San
idea.
Pedro.
Travel across
San
country
Pedro?
in 3 hours.
Cruise Gateway of the West.
Who's what?
I
Don't eat.
fell in love
Just
with
drink.
San Pedro.
San Pedro.
Water. Is that right? Just drink
We're
water.
going to
Like when I
Mexico
go across to
for the
Missouri,
summer.
Instead of that glass
it's hot
of
there.
French,
It's like
it
going to
really
winter.
bothers me.
We went to Acapulco
You
in
get-
May.
Right,
Right
right
over
over
there.
Oh, no, well, we're going to be on the ship, though. Air conditioned city. I don't care what cities I go to. We're not going to get off the ship. We're going to be on the ship. Serious?
Just
Staying in the air conditioned.
let them dock in San Pedro, then it'll probably be cheaper. Go on the ship for a few days while it's in the dock.
No, they're never in the dock more than 12 hours. Sure, and they come in, they refuel.
Nobody's listening to me.
We're going on a cruise.
You are.
Why not?
Jeez, I never did get on a cruise.
Wait a minute.
Great.
A lot of
Go
Italians in San
Here
Pedro.
comes.
A lot of Italians on the ship.
What ship
Well,
are you
Well,
going
thanks. Go
on?
ahead. Who wants it? Andrea?
And you want a
Are you
sausage?
going?
Yeah, I'm going on.
What do you need now? What?
What ship are you going on?
The SS Herman Tropical
You don't think
And where are you
of
going?
the Carnival Lines.
Oh.
August 7th.
Where?
They fit perfectly, Dave.
Suppose they can get one, but not.
Yeah, what a choice.
Great choice. Great
Uh,
choice.
Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan,
It was
and
right
Cabo San
here.
Lucas. But like I said, I'm not
And
going to
flights
get
in
on the ship.
between.
What do I have to do? Go fishing in Cabo San Lucas? Sure. My fondest desire is to go fishing for marlin in Cabo San Lucas. I'm going to be in
Gambling.
well, here, huh?
How long is it?
A week.
Oh, wait.
So that's just right.
Week was long enough.
Yeah.
Sometimes on a boat. Either
Oh, yeah.
because you're
I
too
like-
full to stay in any longer.
Yeah, I know, they have food
Oh,
You know what
every
yeah.
hour of
I
the
love
day.
Larry's remark about a cruise.
What is
I
it?
love it. I love
What
it.
is it there?
He said to me, I said, why don't you go on a cruise on your honeymoon? And you know what did you say?
I don't know.
Larry!
I don't know.
Wasn't there at the time.
What
I
did,
don't know.
remember you said anybody who goes on a cruise puts, he said, I would
No,
go on
I just said I don't want to be stuck on a ship with 1,000 tourists.
a 1,000 people that I know.
Well,
I wouldn't be.
On your honeymoon, you don't.
No. It wasn't that.
But they let the people off. Well, you do, like every day, don't you pull
That
into a
wasn't
port?
exactly
Not
what he said. It was funnier than that. He said, I don't want to be
Three
stuck
ports.
on a ship where you can't,
Get off?
you're stuck with people that you can't
Get away
Yeah.
from.
even get away from.
If you go to your 2x2
1,000 people you
cabin,
can't stand and you can't get
Yeah,
away
well.
from.
Yeah, but they're so huge.
Oh man, they're
like
massive.
cities.
Yeah.
The one we went on
How many
had
city
9
blocks?
different
You never have
ballrooms.
to be near people.
You never, in fact, the only people that you see more than once while you're on the ship are the people you eat dinner with.
That's
Because you
right.
eat dinner with the same people. You don't, there are 14,000 people on the ship.
Are
It's
you
a small
kidding?
town.
Oh my
It's
God.
huge.
God, there's only
It's just,
1,500 in Willard.
oh, man.
You they can all get on a cruise ship and add Ashgrove,
That's right.
Republic, Nixa, and Ozark.
Then your whole place
Steamboat.
could go.
Yeah. And like a crew of 600.
We-
Somebody they had on our ship.
Our neighbors used to go on cruises, and then they get
one
more and more
Beautiful sauce.
elaborate with their cruises. First when they went on like
What'd you get
some
at a
little
Claire's?
simple,
Great
then the next time they went on this, next time they went to the
Yeah.
Green Isles on a
Yeah,
cruise.
great one.
What?
The best sausage.
There's a Panama
Always
Canal.
go there and get mine.
Wow.
That's
They
the way
make
I
their
like
own
to travel
sausage.
the
Yes.
world.
Does this you get
Wow.
at Claire's, honey?
Hmm?
Sausage at Claire's?
The sausage? No.
Well, we did, but it's
Pavillion.
in the freezer. This sausage came from Bonds.
Louis Pavilion.
Oh,
I thought he got some.
kidding.
Bonds Pavilions?
Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
Good. In the fresh sausage.
Freeway?
Fresh.
That's
They
right.
just cut it. This little porker was just killed yesterday.
Oh, right.
Because Claire's is fresh and.
Then they
like
have
Claire's
those
is
little
good, but it's not as
Spencer's
fresh.
gift shop.
Could you
A
This
little
is really
cake.
tender.
Would you
Like
like
a
to grab? No, thank you.
Oh, great.
Good morning.
Got it
Thank you.
trapped in this little box.
It's better than
Stuff Claire's big that you want.
I don't know.
With a battery or something.
But the leash is good. I thought.
Jumping around.
So.
Some of the things they get there.
I like the
dressing's
barbecue
good.
sauce and I like your sweet and sour
Very good
sauce.
dressing.
Well, you should know the dressing. Like when we had dinner at your house,
limonade.
Carlsbad.
How come you never got it before? I used it for years.
I don't like it.
Oh, no wonder.
I liked it when we were there, so I
She
thought.
never had it before.
Oh, no wonder.
You didn't like
No,
it.
years ago I used to make it.
I never
used
liked
to
it.
make them,
It gives me
and
indigestion.
then I stopped.
You're
But I
kidding.
think
All
they're
it is
better
is
than
oil
they
and vinegar.
used to be.
It's got onions in it. No, if they're Italian, good season's Italian.
Yeah, it's got a
Yeah,
lot of
you add oil and
Honey,
vinegar.
It's not just oil and vinegar.
Stuff in the
And then you put the packet in.
No, but I
Not
mean,
just
you
got
use
onions in
oil
it.
and vinegar. And their seasoning's good.
Oh, it's delicious. But I think it's better than it used to be. I don't know. It's probably 10 or more years since I bought it, but it wasn't that good then. And it was harder to make.
Need to walk.
And the
on
fruits
wall.
are really pretty.
Yes, I like the
Or rock around the
now.
clock.
They wash up better than the old ones used to.
Yeah, they had that.
Yucky little
Yes,
top. I
they
hated
did.
it. So it's much nicer.
Food on my face.
What, honey?
I jumped into that
Wow.
chicken.
We told Michael we were gonna be there at 10. Did anyone find
Where?
Joe's number?
Don't worry, they won't be back at 10.
You don't think so?
They might. with
They don't have a
baby.
key? Or,
Mom, we left the key in the shed just in case they would call.
oh.
But they thought we were gonna be back there around 10.
Well, they'll get there and they'll call.
I'm
They
gonna,
can't
I'm gonna
call
go
us
back a
home.
little after 10 myself.
They'll go
anyway,
next
'cause I
door
gotta
and
get
they'll
my stuff
call.
all ready for tomorrow,
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I wanna do is wake up and have, get a bunch of things ready in the morning.
I'm just
I
still
gotta be at Robert
trying to
Taylor's
adjust to
at
the
10:30
time here.
for the.
Oh,
How are you
where you
feeling?
staying, Grandma's?
Are you tired?
When, now? No way.
Been up since 6.
Where will you be sleeping, Larry?
I don't know where we're gonna put the
No,
flowers
I got
once
up
we
early,
get
but I
them
usually
there.
do get up at home
What
about
happened there
6:30
2
every
hours
morning.
before,
Well,
well,
where
they
will
should
they
go
dine
in an
and
hour
eat?
before.
Is that when it's raining there?
Yeah, we have to
They
pick
were
them up
church.
I
at
never
7.
take naps.
My hands,
Oh.
I couldn't
You
just
can't,
fine.
okay, you can't leave them
Well,
outside.
that's a good
Don't
idea
they
because
have a
they're gonna get worn out.
refrigerator
you
door
know?
or
I
something?
didn't
I
sleep
don't know.
last night here
I
until
don't know,
midnight.
you know,
They
Lay
first
down
thought,
and let my mom
you know,
because they'll be having their
Okay.
brunch going on.
And then the memorial service.
They'll be having their service in there. You know where I'm gonna take them? I'm gonna take them right in that church and put them in our little room. Our little
The
men's
dressing
room.
room. Nobody gets dressed before we do.
No one's getting dressed,
Yeah.
and if they're having a service, what do I care? They could be singing and bringing in the sheaves, and we'll be bringing in the flowers.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
Did you tell them we talked to Monica about the positioning of the video camera?
We're just putting the camera where
Where
we
we
want
want
it. Althea said we can tie her up and
Too
throw her in.
bad. What is it? Paper or space? You do whatever you
Well, I
want.
told
We
Larry.
want to have
The
a
lady who
striptease show and
directs
then
the
we can
thing.
have it.
Right.
They might say something about that, but
Yeah, well.
she's not gonna make a
I'll
fuss
battle
when
with
you
you.
guys position it.
No, we're taking over.
You guys are, the big bills are coming in. They have,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you think, what do they think this is, a cathedral or something?
I
Is
know.
it a
It's
sanctuary?
sacrilegious
You know what
temple
they
of
have?
the Mormons.
We're doing a wedding at the Crystal Cathedral. The Reverend Schuler.
Oh, you're
We're
doing
doing
a
a
wedding?
No.
3 cameras.
How can you do one in it? Everything reflects.
3 cameras?
We're doing 3 different camera angles.
Right.
You ready for that? This
It'd be a
place.
big wedding, huh?
At the end of the ceremony, when they say, "I now present Vicky and Tony Palazzolo
To the church.
to the world," and all that, giant 90-foot doors open, waterfalls begin, and a huge fountain.
Oh, no.
He's combined religion and Disneyland. They're incredible.
Gates open.
Yes, exactly. So maybe
How
so
much
they
they
want
had to pay for that
they want
stuff?
all of those
Fireworks
effects,
coming?
All of those,
videotape.
Star Wars.
everything
Oh,
videotaped. Wow.
Oh, that's great.
Ah,
Anyway,
we'd like to go watch
Point
that.
2 is that you can have
I would
2
love it.
cameras
Videotape
We'll have
on
to
the
watch the
stage.
tape.
Yeah.
That always tells me
Facing the
after
people.
tape.
I didn't realize it. That outfit he wears is a doctorate gown, like he's graduating
Yeah,
from
it's true.
college or something.
Yeah.
I guess that's to simulate priesthood or something.
Oh, wow.
To simulate.
Simulated.
The three mink stripes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Does that mean you went to
Second lieutenant?
Wesleyan University?
Yeah.
And he was a psych major and a theology minor.
Yeah.
Schuler.
The Reverend Schuler,
Robert
the Crystal Cathedral. It's amazing.
Where's that
I
located?
went to a wedding there before it was
Beautiful Garden Grove, California.
Yeah. Right, you
Right
can
near
see it
where
on the
Sharon
freeway.
What about that
I went
T-
to a wedding that was there before it was the Crystal Cathedral, because he had a church there before.
Oh yeah.
What isn't it? What's the other thing? TBN. They're in Santa Ana, aren't they, or something?
You got a lot of sex out there.
TBN.
The guy.
SCCT.
No, yeah, he's got a lot of the other stuff
We
too.
got a lot of SCX too.
What is, no, the guy that has Trinity Broadcasting Network, it's the guy, the tall, thin guy with the gray hair and the
I thought that was
mustache.
Turner.
No,
That's
thank
Turner.
you.
Ted
What's
Turner.
Trinity Broadcast Network?
You're not hungry
I
yet?
One
saw
of the
Saturday
cable
Night
networks.
Live and
You're hungry?
they
Watching
were
everybody eat it?
It's a cable network, Christian
You didn't
network.
have anything?
Most
Yeah, I had
probably.
some bread and I had
Yeah, but
some
Turner
stuff.
TVN, I
Saturday
understand
Night
for
Live when
Turner
they were making
Broadcast
fun of
Network.
Dr. Gene Scott.
No,
No.
he has
Oh
cable.
my God,
Listen,
it
he
was
has
hysterical. It was Robin Williams playing him.
No,
Really?
that's cable, no.
There is a
I'd like to
TV.
There's a
see that.
TVN, but
I
it's
think we have it on
not Ted
tape.
Turner's.
I'd love to see that.
Ted Turner has CNN.
And they have those
CNN.
two guys there that
But
play
that's his
those
cable news network. He
bodybuilders
also
with the
has
sweatpants
the
on. Have you
Super
seen
Channel
that?
TVN.
No, it's
Body
TBS.
buddies?
No,
Yeah.
they're on Saturday Night Live. They got
Yeah.
weight belts on and
TBS is it?
sweatpants, and they
Oh.
got,
TVN is
you can tell they
Trinity
got
TVN is Trinity Broadcast
things
Network.
underneath to make their legs
Let's
look like
see,
they're being
systems.
done.
In
You know what?
Santa Ana, California,
Since
that's
we wanna
another
talk
big
about-
Oh,
market.
okay.
Yeah,
Definitely
it's,
the
Jimmy
TBS. I
the
mean,
Greek.
TBS is out of
He
Atlanta.
said that
Yeah.
Blankman
This is
got
out of
supersized.
Santa Ana,
And what-
California.
I don't know what.
Look at these.
Is that crazy guy with the
We could
hat?
take
Oh,
our
no.
two guys.
They used to have
He's that
one
little
on
guy.
the-
What's your, right like a toothpaste
He's on
tube,
all the
right out.
Who's that guy?
Who is that
Who's
guy?
that guy? That
Cowboy
maniac
hat.
preacher on that TV that
Oh,
asked Priest? He's wearing
no,
his
he's
stuff.
not.
No,
He's
he's
got a
just
smacker with
He's
her.
Dr. Gene Scott.
Wears that hat and smokes
No,
a
no,
cigar?
before that.
He's horrible. We
Maniac.
haven't heard from
David
we haven't heard
knows.
from
Gene
Dennis.
Scott.
Gene Scott.
James Scott.
Oh
He's
my
horrible.
God.
He's
That guy is
Hey.
really insane.
Yeah.
I
You know, I
don't
used to
know.
listen to him
He's
as
on
a
all
guy
the time on a
Twilight
dark
Zone.
He's
I
Channel
saw
40.
he tore a strap off a guitar from his band that's up there on the stage, and he started beating on the stage with it on the rug, hitting it and
He's what
screaming
rock?
that they weren't
He's
sending
wild.
in money. Gene Scott. Oh yeah.
Doesn't make a
Because
difference.
people love him. He's like a sign of a sick cult.
You decided what
People watch it because he's entertaining. There's no real religion there. You know, when the Pope came to LA, he was complaining. He goes, they don't make any big deal about any other religious people coming to this town. Yeah, right. What other church has 65% of the population
2,000 years of heritage.
of 12 million people in one city?
Yeah.
What are they going to have? The Mormon church, their president, no one even recognized him or know who he was.
No.
He wouldn't even need security.
He couldn't even get an American Express card.
Exactly.
That's right.
I hear
When
ya.
the Pope came, the president had to have the security. They had Marines,
Right.
Air Force and Marines there, and Secret
I don't think
Service.
Gorbachev had as much security as the
I
Pope
don't
had.
think so.
Yeah.
He does have a little pull, doesn't he?
We were at Dodger Stadium. Yeah, we were at Dodger Stadium when he came in.
You saw
Oh,
him.
They had
Oh,
lead
that-
choppers
that was
with
an
Marines
experience.
hanging out the sides
Oh, yeah.
with giant guns on them.
Oh,
They had
yeah.
2 choppers that circled Dodger Stadium about 7 or 8 times. One was roar, and they were just there. They cleared the area, and then 2 more gunships led the Pope's helicopter.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can imagine what artillery they would have that could take out these guys. No way. They had
gun
choppers with
helicopters.
Marines
They
just
sent
hanging
people
over the
that could go up
sides.
in a small plane.
Oh my
With
God.
rockets on them.
Right out of the air.
Oh, I know.
In our country, that's
Sure.
I know, could you believe it, for God's sakes? Can you imagine if somebody took a shot at the Pope and all of a sudden the wings open fire on the guy and the Pope would result in a killing? How would he feel? He'd wouldn't sleep forever. He'd be awake.
We watched that, we got some.
He already been the victim of an assassination.
And
Still
it's
goes
like
out.
that.
Still does that.
There, there's nothing to live, right? Why should
He lives in no fear. He figures if he dies, he's going
I
right to
just
heaven
wanted to
anyway.
see how it felt to be really rich.
That's why he wasn't supposed to die. He got some more things to do.
I know.
So just
What
was a
did
close
you
call.
think of that?
On the other hand, you do have to feel sorry for the first one.
Oh,
No,
no.
the last Pope that died.
Yes, the one who was in 30 days.
30 days, yeah.
You get elected Pope, and
No,
what a
Paul
sign to get from God, right? That you weren't the right choice. Jeez, don't elect me then, all
Yeah,
right?
no,
you know?
really, I-
Why elect me
I
and
was
kill me
fine
in
as a
30 days?
cardinal. I mean,
Still be around.
I was nice in Venice. I had
That's
a nice
right, he was
time.
doing great. He had
Who
good
was that?
administration. He had the highest.
Paul first.
He did. He had the highest percent of mission help to African missions, because that priest was
Trash,
exempt.
trash.
He did. He had a good diocese. You know what I'm talking
Mine's
about?
clean.
They elect him Pope and he gets killed.
Watch for the spoon.
But these cups.
It's over with.
That's right.
Anyone
I'm telling
want
you.
one?
No, not
No, honey, don't do that. Put it on a plate there.
There we go.
This is clean.
Then it becomes trash.
No, let me, yeah, that's right.
Good move.
Only one plate of trash, though. At least the
So
silverware
the
doesn't
trash,
get
the
thrown.
trash person came around already. It's like you gotta keep your trash for a week again then.
Right. we might not have been back.
So soon.
I don't know if I can move anymore.
Eating too much today.
Christina's last night at this rehearsal dance.
Sorry, no
Can you imagine all these kids carrying on, and her family
Behaving.
is fabulous. They are so funny. They've got as much great sense of humor as my crew, and they're friendly and everybody got along just like they should have.
How big is her family?
7 kids.
7 kids they have? Holy mackerel.
What's that?
I said, Mr. O'Connor, I said, between
Oh, she's
you
gone.
and I, we really populated this earth. What did he say? He says,
We won't talk about
we should have made an appointment
No?
with, what was her name?
Not doing so good here?
Well, the woman who did the,
Yeah. Oh, there's water in that one.
Planned
Oh, I'm
Parenthood,
Oh, yeah.
no.
Planned Parenthood at the
Dr. Ruth.
turn of the century.
What did she say? What was her name?
What's her name? Margaret Sanger.
Sanger.
I gotta get rid of the second.
Sanger.
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 He said, well, there were 3 names.
So we're getting reported by someone called Sanger.
Yeah.
Smart idea, paper plates, honey.
He had a great sense of humor, boy. That come on, I said to him afterwards,
It's
I
light
said,
beige,
it's
all there
just
aren't
by their
anymore.
sense of
He's a
humor.
Bruin too.
Also, that
Naturally.
shirt kind of white too.
Because they really had a good sense of humor, too. They were a nice family, and I liked them.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Really neat. I like her. I really like her.
She's very nice.
She's so
Quiet,
No,
funny.
nobody has touched these.
Well, yeah, until you get to
You know what I'm
know her.
talking about?
I think there's a lemon meringue.
Great
Whoa,
sense of
go
humor,
for
and
it.
she's
There's a lemon meringue in there because we haven't found it yet.
Who?
Monica.
Dark
And
chocolate.
I said I love her. She's
And-
great.
And she has one great quality. She laughs at our jokes and she admires our sense of humor.
Because she has a great one, too.
That's right.
She's super intelligent.
Oh, I don't think I can eat anymore.
She has to be the one to stand you. Right?
My favorite
Right,
candy
Carol?
of these is Mary
Mary
Butter
Jo.
Crunch. Walnut Crunch.
Maybe she's not as intelligent
It's like
as
a
I
peanut
thought.
butter square with
Hey, by the way,
peanuts in it.
Anybody want any potato salad?
Oh, no.
Just a treat.
Oh, he forgot the potato
For
salad.
dessert.
Trash.
For dessert, potato salad.
Here's another Grandma Serini.
The Germans do.
Show.
For dessert. That's your choice. We either have icy pops or potato salad for dessert.
I can remember Grandma Serini coming to
I get to
the
choose the
picnic
dessert.
and say,
Jello.
oh,
She always
gee,
forgot the
I
Jello.
forgot the jello.
Hi, sweetie. Here's
Right.
I need that container for you, right? Excuse me, Andrea.
Should be there tomorrow, right?
Coffee. Coffee ready. You want me to throw the trash out there somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Where's
It goes out, all through the garage, into the garage, and into trash cans with
Okay.
brown lockable covers. There's a light, so turn it on before you get out there.
Right there.
You don't like message. You don't like double dare. I doubt it.
I won't like what?
Double dare. You don't like message.
Double.
That is a total mess.
It really is.
What's your coffee cup of
it's
choice here?
slime, it's whipped cream, it's yum.
Honey?
It's so yummy, and now we can eat the whole shop.
For everybody.
Really?
Oh, I don't want it.
Assorted muggies or blue cups with flowers and saucer?
Oh, you're supposed to.
Okay.
It tastes like all these bubbles together in one big
Well, no one ever uses the.
Are you sure?
You're gonna get hit.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. So
You can't wear that nail polish tomorrow, can you? You want to get your nail polish remover and I'll do it for you. Do you have it? You want me to take it off for her, Judy? Or do you want her to wear it like that?
No,
I didn't
It's
think
not the
so.
right color.
I didn't think so. It's all chipped.
Yeah.
size.
You know, that's what happens when you put your fingers in your mouth. The nail polish comes off.
Did Mario take that bag of garbage
Yeah, he did.
that was sitting up here?
Yeah, is that okay?
It was empty.
Oh,
A
well,
bit
Marty.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Shake 'em up.
Oh dear.
Oh well, let's start a new
I
bed.
was half, but not next room.
All right, go get the, do you know where the remover, does she know where the remover is? Probably not.
No, but you know what?
What?
I have some in here.
Okay, I'll do it for her if you want me to, Judy.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, no, I better not.
Why?
Because I'll get it on my nails.
Oh.
Yeah,
Use a brush.
I just thought about it. I just realized I will. I'll take it off of my nail polish. I've done it. Because it sticks to you and you get it all. Oh. Oh, Grandma's not thinking, honey. I'm sorry. Mom. Or Daddy. Yeah, Mommy's got her polish on too. She's not gonna hurt her.
Yeah.
We'll let Daddy do it.
He's not doing it.
Oh, why, Daddy? Just do it.
Taking polish off your brain.
Why?
Those are things I don't do.
Oh, come on.
I don't.
Daddies can do anything.
Cheryl, I told you, things that Don doesn't do, he just doesn't do.
I despise the hate of nail polish. The
He
smell
doesn't
of
take
it.
nail polish off. That's another one.
I don't like that smell.
I know what you could do. You could give me a Q-tip and I could do it with Q-tip.
Sure you could. See, there are more
Yeah.
ways than me having to breathe that foul
Yes.
odor.
Or there's a will, there's always another way.
That's right. If I don't want to do it, somebody else has to. So I look at it.
Look, Kathy, they don't want their nail polish off.
I just don't want to spoil my polish.
No. Oh, hang on a second. Let's see.
Isn't it
These little
gorgeous?
guys.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. We don't want to spoil Grandma's polish, do we? No.
We want it to stay on until it comes off.
Yeah.
Clear the wrong trash initially, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Are those your nails, or, yeah?
Is this
We're
what?
just cleaning up. Yeah, you can just.
What do you do with these cans? Throw it, they go out.
Judy's got a can collection over there. Where are they, Judy?
Tim, let me rinse them out. Rinse them out. I'm clean.
I know.
I have acrylic nails, Judy. You know that, though, don't you?
Huh?
I have acrylic.
Oh, see, that's what I was asking.
I have had them for a year.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. I wanted her to take them down, because I usually wear them very short.
Uh-huh.
And she said, oh no, leave them long this time. She said they'll be more glamorous for the wedding. I said, I don't like them long. I like them short, because then they don't look fake.
Yeah.
They look like they're my nails.
Yeah.
And that's what I want them to look like. I thought maybe you meant, are they the ones you press on? No, these are mine. I mean,
yeah. Because I thought of getting the acrylic ones
I
because
love
I
'em.
have the hardest time growing my own.
Oh, Judy, I love them.
How often do you have to go for the fill?
3 weeks.
Every 3 weeks?
I love them. I
And what
love
does
them.
it cost you? Because I just need to do something. I have the worst nails. in the world.
$20
$20 for the bill.
for the fills.
Wow, that's good.
I love them. I like them better than going to the hairdresser. I like them better than it. Because I've never been able to have pretty nails,
Uh-huh.
and they just feel
Yeah.
so good. And well, my hands are short and fat, and they make my hands look
Long, yeah,
they
and
make them look
slender.
pretty.
And they do the fills and they put the polish on. And
Oh yeah, and it never comes off. You see. On acrylic nails, they never chip.
Oh. Have you ever?
Never. This will stay until she takes it off. That's why if I get near any remover, it'll
Yeah.
take it off. But it will not. It'll look just as gorgeous 3 weeks when she takes it off as the day she put it on.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
That was me.
Because I thought there have been times when I've actually grown my nails really long.
Yeah.
The first split or break, then the rest of your hand looks
Very
stupid.
nice.
Well, you know, Judy, I think if you go,
Your nose up a little.
if you keep them
Very
at a
nice. Very nice.
this is too, as far as I'm concerned, to me, it's too long. I don't like them long. I like them about that long. Maybe not even that long.
Mm-hmm.
If you keep them at that length, and you do
I
them
wouldn't mind
about
about that.
that's right. Exactly.
See, that
And if
makes
you keep them, I'd say 2.5 weeks, depending on how fast your nails are.
Mm-hmm.
2.5 weeks. They won't lift. They won't show. and they look beautiful. They aren't, I don't know why you took them off last time. Why did you take them off? Your sister didn't,
No.
your sister, somebody put them on the ankle.
Oh, I know what happened, yeah. Pat put them on, but a couple came off.
I have never, ever had that.
Well, you know, she did them hurriedly. You know, she didn't take her time. And to tell you the truth, I would go to a professional rather than have her do it because it's too much of an inconvenience to ask somebody to
It
do
takes
it.
a long time the first time.
Yeah.
It takes her an hour to fill mine.
How long did it take her to put them on?
Probably an hour and a half, a little longer than that, first time. Because they got to put those things on. It takes quite a while the first time with everything. And I think it was, first time I had it done by somebody else, it was 25, 15 minutes though. She was very good. You want to go to her?
Well, I'll probably leave it for somebody around here.
It's usually a 25 or 30 and 20. 31st time,
A minuscule amount of cookies.
lot of
I
work.
wouldn't even think of getting near one.
And
To me, it would be worth it because they just
Yeah.
mess with my nails and I
Cookie of
hate it every
choice.
time one
I
breaks.
love them, I love them.
You.
And they don't, I've had, twice I've had a crack. And
All right, go in
I
that
just went in
pantry
and
and get
she
the,
just polish off. She
Here,
put,
these out. Matthew, come over.
thing on there like a,
You didn't mean to eat. I know, it just kind of popped in your mouth.
filed it, put back on and then, I don't know why it cracked. And that's it. And I've worn them a year.
Because I think I'm just so tired of trying to grow nails.
My nails wouldn't grow anymore.
Well, see, mine will grow, but you know, I think it's because of what I do. You know, I'm constantly using my hands that I break my own nails. And I think that if I had something like that, it doesn't break as easily as your own
Throw all
nails.
that stuff away for your punishment.
I mean, I'll just hit something the wrong way and chip my own nail off.
Then I would advise you to wear them short, like I do all the time. Not, like I said, I do not wear them this long.
Well, I wouldn't want them long. I just want them, you know, like I said, about this.
Could have had macaroons, but I forgot to call you. So we got the closest to Salerno cookies as we
Right,
could.
circus animal.
We got Circus
That's a
Animal
lovely line.
from
It is.
Mother's Cookies,
Say, I don't want
a
long
wholly
nails.
owned subsidiary of Salerno
A
Foods.
little bit long.
Chicago,
That might
Illinois.
show whatever length you want. And say, and I want to
Probably
have
need
them oval, because they make them flat.
Sorry.
I think
Oh,
that's
no, I don't like
I
flowers.
like them oval because they give a real
Yeah, it makes it
long.
lengthen, sure.
Yes.
It does.
Does
that still have that
place?
And wear gloves when you do
No,
your-
we're in a new building.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, we put one up.
That may, I don't, but I know most of the people who wear
Your dad still working?
My
nails.
mother has always worn gloves.
Oh,
Their
really?
nails have always
I think
been
he's
beautiful.
59
Yeah,
these
people
days.
that wear nails
59,
wear
it's kind of
gloves.
birthday.
See, but hers are her
Yeah.
own. My mother has never had her nails done. But her nails are always
Retire. We're
beautiful.
really
But then
dead.
I remember, she always wore gloves. Whatever she did. I mean, even if she just does, she rinses out a glass or two. Bonnie has a glove. See, I have to train myself.
all the time.
And she probably has beautiful hands, too.
To do what?
She has gloves.
She probably has beautiful hands.
Should have been an African bush bear.
They
work
I never
14
really
hours
looked
a
at
week.
mine. Sally.
I bet she has beautiful hands. Most people, they don't, your hands don't age as much, and their
Let's
nails
talk
are
about
nicer.
that.
Everything she does at home, she has gloves on. I
All the
see her
above.
gloves there.
Oh, yeah.
So does Lisa.
Yeah? Well, then that must be
Absolutely.
it.
Both of them wear gloves all the time.
Well, nobody ever told me to wear them.
I never wore them either.
Well, my mom always did, and I just said, it's too much fuss to get them on.
Well, start wearing them. If you get nails put on, wear them.
Yeah, I probably should.
Get used to them.
I think it's probably just a matter of
Like
getting
those?
used to it.
You better get going, Mom.
You don't think they're too sweet?
A little sweet, but
They're sweet.
But why? Do they put salt in cookies that are supposed to taste sweet is what I want to know.
Believe it or not, they give them flavor.
I know, but I hate,
If
I
they
can
ever
tell you
lose-
1 grain of salt.
Have you ever had a no salted, like
Yeah, I make them all the
the
time.
no
at home.
salted cracker?
I do every salt.
Are these your cookies?
No.
I don't like them at all.
No, it's we got them in the store. But mother here, that's exactly. As a matter of fact, we just got those under the Salerno
a label that's been out 6 months right now. And they're absolutely going wild. So they can't even keep production up like they using.
Under Salerno and their mother's cookies.
Instead of salt stuff,
These
my
guys?
Wait till you see. You'll have them out here within probably before the end of July. You'll have dinosaur graham cookies out here. Labeled
money for dessert.
Animal Graham.
No, yeah, animal crackers.
Yeah.
No, these are dinosaur graham crackers. Dinosaur graham cookies.
Well, we got dinosaurs.
Donnie, is this video thing still going?
And Grammy bears.
Donnie.
No, these are dinosaurs. These are
Is this
big.
video thing still on?
Sharon, you want to
Oh,
see
yeah, it is. Oh,
Sharon.
good.
In the house.
Now, these are my all-time favorite cookies.
That's what I never liked.
That's why I never buy them either.
Oh, I know, man. Did you see what I got for you?
Yeah, thank
Hey, what I got?
What's going on? Why?
What do you want?
Get this on tape, too. I can what?
What do you want?
Oh, I can have whatever you want.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I want to say thank you.
Well, certainly.
Why, certainly.
Thank you for a lovely evening.
Thank you for lovely.
Welcome.
Now we have 8
Tomorrow. I can't have coffee.
Oh, I know.
But I enjoyed dinner. It was really. I can't do decaf either.
Okay.
You know, the decaf can't have coffee or tea because it all has to.
Oh, well.
So then I was between that.
Yeah, that's why you should use cinnamon. Cut the acid. Cuts it right out. Our coffee has no acid in it.
Right now.
You can take the pH of our coffee, I guarantee it will be lower acidic than your coffee.
How much
See,
cinnamon?
we'll see
I love it.
Half a teaspoon. What do we put, a teaspoon in?
I
Or like
just shake
8?
it.
I don't know, it's tough to
You
know
know,
how
you
much.
just, really, because I don't want him.
Haven't you tried our coffee?
Yeah.
Well, try it during the day. You don't get indigestion with our coffee, do you?
I'm not sure if I would or not.
Then don't try it.
I'm afraid to get.
I don't know. I'm not saying you have to try it, all I'm saying is I know.
I love coffee and I miss it.
Yeah. I know how it is.
And I'm scared to death to drink it. Because it says coffee and tea has acid and don't take anything with acid. No citrus fruit or anything like that. Until this heals. And then after, you know,
Well, what I'm
very
saying is,
mild.
what I'm saying is our.
When it heals, then you
Less
should
acid.
try the coffee with I would do that. Yeah. Okay, good night, honey. I'll see you tomorrow.
You know what?
Okay. See you tomorrow. Be a good girl.
Rich.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Bye,
I
honey.
only have, your keys must be upstairs.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Thanks for everything, Judy.
Will you carry me down? I mean, what color is it?
I might have gained about 3 pounds tonight. I'll
What's that?
have to be real strict when I go home.
I know. I said, after you all leave, I'm going on a diet. And
Really?
I'm going to do 80 million laps.
Get a can of Slim Fast.
Oh, a Dexatrim or something for about a week.
Yeah, really. See you later. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. God help me, my breath isn't dead. Let Mr. Powell go. Because he said, I'm not driving down there, except for the wedding and for the wedding. Holding down these words, and you don't want to drive either.
You don't want to sell work.
Oh, honey, please don't lean. Move the chair away from the desk so it doesn't hit. That's very
your favorite, Mom? Mine is pink.
I forgot to get time.
I like both, but I think I like the pink better. And I really don't think there's any difference. But I just do.
Oh, they went just out to the front, I think. Well, kiddo.
Well, I think this went very well. Nice. Let them back in.
So what did Grandma say about not inviting you to Ellen and Pat?
Lock you out.
Toss it over to Uncle Larry's hands. Yeah,
What?
I think that was kind of wimpy.
What?
Mom tossed it to Larry.
What?
The Ellen thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Matthew asked what she said.
Yeah, why did they
What
get
did
invited?
Grandma say about the Auntie Ellen thing?
Daniel, didn't you look? So what did they say?
She said,
She handed it over to Uncle Larry, man. Do you understand?
So what did Uncle Larry say?
Didn't say anything.
she didn't have enough invitations. It was all those O'Connors.
I know.
We're
Can
not
you believe
letting
that?
her invite any people. So when push came to shove and she couldn't invite anybody, she didn't invite my mom.
Right. That was a good move.
So she saved her invitations to those people she knew who would not come.
Incredible logic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I give you
Phenomenal.
people who will show.
Get the ones who send a gift.
No, when they missed out.
I know.
That's the error. There. That was a certain
That was a certain nice gift.
gift not coming.
You know, we're not talking just a gift here.
I know.
We're talking a nice gift.
Yeah.
No, not a 5 and dime thing here.
Radio.
Oh, we didn't use the watermelon.
Oh, I know. Well, we put fruit out, but that was.
Oh, my stomach has grown or is growing.
You know what we should do? You know what I do sometime? I wanna go down.
Yeah, you do that.
I wanna go down to shopping. I
Okay.
wanna go to like 5 or 6 stores around here and compare prices on the same items and see which one's the lowest.
Why don't you do the big one first?
That'd be a good idea.
I was gonna actually put it into. It's not gonna fit in just the big one anyway.
Mom, you remember
But do the big one first.
Whatever.
Huh?
May fit in.
Mom, do you
Well, I actually
remember
wanted two.
back when I was a baby and I could eat cookies, candy, and cake,
No.
and I wouldn't get
No, I don't remember that. Andrea, you were a chubby baby. If you ate that stuff, it made you fat.
I was a chubby baby.
Now you're
It's a
trim.
skinny baby.
Yeah, you were chubby.
And I was a skinny baby. That isn't fair. I'm running away.
That's weird, because David and Andrea were chubby babies, and I'm skinny. And now look at them, they're skinny, I'm chubby.
Hey,
Now when Revan started out
It's a lot to do with other things.
I'm glad I was a chubby baby. Chubby
You
baby that's
could have stayed trim,
Yeah. You didn't have to get chubby.
and you can get back there. Now I know why I wanted to put it in the little one. Jeez.
Why?
Because it would have
Not
been
gonna
the
fit.
right size. Fit in the little one. This one's a big size.
Oh no way, if it's getting up that. Oh.
Where? Okay, would you hold the spoon right there, please?
What was I?
Right there. Hold
Right
it.
on.
Hold it well, don't drop it.
No way with this will fit.
Whoa.
Is that
Not
one
a
will fit?
chance.
Perfect. God, I'm good.
You're good? No.
Mom.
Quite obviously.
Mom picked
Good. Were those pretty good,
Oklahoma, anything I can do, you can do better.
Anything I can
What about the show
do,
me
anything you can do, I can do better. Huh?
What about the what?
Sharon, I swear to God, she almost should have been born in Missouri.
How's
Show
that?
me.
What do you mean?
Show me stage.
Yeah.
She wants to be shown.
What you want to be shown?
Lots of things I forgot.
Oh, give me one example.
No. I don't think of anything.
Come on. I want to know what you mean.
She's a Midwestern girl. Oh, there's never-ending plates and dishes and bowls and garbage here.
Hey, Matt, would you get the olives, please, and follow me outside?
Oh, should we take the dip
You
too?
want chubby baby? No, Mom, I'd like to be a chubby baby. Chubby babies are cute. Skinny babies aren't.
Yeah, chubby babies are cute.
And you would say Matt's cute when he was a baby.
Oh, Nat was cute too. And so was David. I had all cute babies. I know. You guys were all cute.
Did I eat cute?
Did you what?
Did I eat cute?
Did you eat cute?
Yeah.
Eat cute. I don't remember if you ate cute.
Actually, it's like I probably did when I was a baby.
You know what I was gonna make for tonight, Mom? I was
Huh?
gonna make seafood linguine, but I would have to double my like shrimp and everything.
Oh, yeah. Well, we better put clams on the,
So I just told Matthew to do to put it on the list.
well, we have been using clams in quite a few things recently.
Yeah, we don't. You know what? We're gonna get. You know what we've been forgetting to do?
What?
Take our movies to Sam. Goody.
I thought David did.
No.
Where's David?
It was the Sam Goody, but not for that.
I thought Daddy said he took the movie.
I don't think so.
Daddy is a cute one. Daddy is a
Well, that would have
cute
been a
one.
mistake if he didn't. We went there and you didn't take him?
He didn't know. He went. He gave us a tape.
Polar pup.
But you know what Dad says when I said, why don't we make linguine? Because I don't want to clean up.
Yeah, then we look at all that we cleaned up.
Yeah, but he's right. We would have had to have two kettles of linguine going.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2 kettles of pasta, probably almost triple the sauce. I would have needed like 6 or 7 cans of clams. For sure. And about 4 of shrimp. We had that much.
See? That's where all the clams went.
I only used 2.
Oh, that must have been. Well. Oh, man. Oh,
So is barbecue chicken good?
yeah.
I mean,
It would have made you sick.
I can't believe those meatballs were so good and I just kept on going back for more. Badly. I don't know what attracts you to these cookies. The circus animals? Oh. Just sit
But you
around.
keep going back,
I
huh?
know, they just, that frosting stays in your mouth. The taste of it. just makes you go back. That's the thing I like about cakes. I never liked the whipped cream, the topping. I always hated that stuff. The real rich stuff. I like the thick and creamy frosting. Oh, it just makes me think of cakes. Ooh.
Somebody get the door! Just a minute! I don't know where everybody disappeared. They were all locked us out. No.
Well, I think she before she was playing the game. Get up.
She can't. Ooh, it's cold in here. Can't lock it or unlock it. She doesn't know how to do it.
Oh, well, that was a lock automatic.
So it was it automatically locked. You you're kidding.
Because she came back and was laughing at me that I was locked out. I thought maybe
She was just probably laughing because you were locked out.
Oh,
You have to go like this.
oh,
Dad?
okay.
Then it's unlocked.
So I thought she was playing the game.
See, if you open the door, it doesn't automatically unlock or anything.
Oh, okay.
See, that just opens the door,
That's
but
the
it
safety
stays
way.
locked.
But that's not so good. What if you go out and you don't have your keys and you went out to the
You're
garden
locked
and
out.
somebody locked outside?
You're locked out. That's what happened.
You have hidden keys somewhere?
No.
You should. Plus your neighbor should have a copy of your keys. You never know.
I think the whole world has a copy of our keys right now. Because we haven't gotten the lock changed yet.
Here, I'll hold them because you'll probably put
And I kept telling myself, as soon as they get done with all those things I want them to do, but I think I should just have it done anyway. You know, spend the $100 and get the whole house rekeyed. Because when they work in your house, a new house, everybody in the whole world has your keys.
Oh, no.
I just heard that on a program. They said, anytime you move into a new house, even if, doesn't matter if it's brand new, even if it's just been owned by somebody else, you always should get all the locks changed. Because, yeah? Because who's to say who's had access to your keys? Even if you just, some people, I'm real picky about it. I always just leave my car key, when I have something done on my car, my car. But some people just give all their keys. I mean, I can't imagine anybody doing that. But, if somebody's come in and used, just hand them all of those keys? Yeah.
The keys. We're in New York City then.
Because it only takes a minute. They can do an indentation of your key, and they don't need your key anymore. And they can give it right back to you. No, or not. Honey, I saw a special when I was in Las Vegas. I was watching TV, and I saw a special that said, was how to protect yourself, and 1 in 3 women. In your lifetime, 1 in 3 women will be raped or sexually or violently assaulted.
1 in 3.
In your lifetime. I mean, it scared the heck out of me. But they said, anytime that you move into a new house, Don, you should have all the locks changed.
Yeah. Even with a security system now?
Standard procedure. Too many people have had access to your keys.
Yeah.
And it only takes a minute.
I hate that.
You know what? When we moved in here, they handed us 9 keys. 9 keys were floating around out there.
Cheryl.
Make sure it is.
Maybe even more.
What?
How do we know?
I have,
The tape is available.
these deadbolts you can have put in your own
When are you gonna know?
where you have to have the key to, unlock.
You gotta
Yeah,
get in the
so in case
mindset here.
someone
If it
breaks
wasn't,
the
we could
window
always
and tries to
erase it.
stick their hand in to turn the deadbolt.
Yeah.
They can't do
yeah.
it.
Are you
That's a
serious?
good idea. That's what I need right here.
Yeah,
This one.
that's what we had in our other house.
Shit.
We had windows on the floor.
Kiss.
They had their face painted.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Oh, Brad.
No. That's probably something we should look into also.
What's that, hon?
Getting the no. For this door right here where they have the deadbolt here,
Yeah.
we should have the kind that's key. That you have to have a key to
No, he
unlock.
said you don't want the one with key.
Why? Cheryl just made a really good point. They can break the glass, unlock it, and open the door.
Yeah, but we're gonna have an alarm system on.
Well, why now? Do
And,
we have
okay,
an alarm
here's
system?
what's more important. Well, we're getting one. Here's what's more important. In the event of a fire, and that was the only exit, and you had a key in there, and you couldn't get the key, or it
Yeah.
fell out, and you couldn't find it in the smoke, you couldn't get out.
Well, that's true. But is your alarm system going to be hooked up to
I'll be right up.
Yes, we're gonna alarm the telephone line.
My mother and brother live in a very nice neighborhood. Every house in the street is broken into. They cut the telephone wires, and then they break into the house.
Seriously?
Right next door to her, and she and her are the same.
Excuse me.
Neither her or my brother, they were both awake when it happened.
Great.
Uh-huh.
These guys are kicking down the doors. They're taking the frames down, kicking in the doors, and they're even
And the alarm doesn't go off?
something to eat.
No. But the
Can you imagine? I would be furious.
They're only stealing like jewelry, things they can hawk off. But I mean, they know to cut the telephone wires.
that's it. Our alarm company is triggering the telephone wires.
First thing I thought was Carl.
You know who sings I Want
We are
to
back.
No. No. But they can trigger the telephone wires, Cheryl.
Yeah.
Just by cutting them or motion going into the box triggers the alarm immediately. And they only need 5 seconds at the central alarm system. It immediately goes into the computer and they know whose house is being broken into. So as soon as they go into the telephone box to cut the wire, because ours are underground wiring system.
Yeah.
They have to go into the box. As soon as they go into the box, the motion detector goes off, the central calling system goes off, and then if it gets cut, the police are here in 15 seconds.
Because they can't call us and get a clear.
That's how they have to call. Every time our alarm goes off, they're going to have to call us, and we have to give them a code saying that we're okay.
Instead of, yeah, this is something.
Right, yeah, somebody. They don't know our voice. They don't have a voice trap.
Yeah.
So you have to give them a code word, and then they say, okay, police, don't go there. You know, that's what the guy said. They can cut the wires, the telephone wires. You have to trigger those.
What time you guys gonna get out there?
About 2:33.
You'll miss everything.
It'll be a time where reception.
One. Yeah, one's one good. Early enough.
We have to be in the room, she said, 5 after 1.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be dressed.
Was that us?
No, we just have to be there. But we don't, But I'm getting there at that time, and Dave's gonna set up the camera. I'm getting there at 1. We have to be there at 1:05. Isn't that okay?
Yeah.
You want me to get there 10 minutes earlier? Or 5? Is 5 minutes early okay?
Walk in there.
Yeah.
Well, the coaches are about to do that.
Uncle Marty says
You're supposed to already be in it. You're supposed to already be in it. We're not dressing there.
Haven't you ever done this before?
No, we're not
that's
there.
That's the holding tank.
It's a euphemism for exactly that. That's the death row.
Right, the last minute place to gather your thoughts. Like being on the throne.
Yes, sir. That's it. So, yeah.
The guy who the priest usually wants his money from. Must make sure your papers are all taken care of.
That's right. I have to affix my signature. Hey, Don, affix your signature.
Put our clothes that we change
Come here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave
Well.
those there. Bring them over to the reception.
Poppy.
Ask
look at, she
Where do
has,
you change
she's
back
the
to your
perfect height.
traveling
Just
clothes?
look over and see what's going on.
Where do you get your
Leaving
traveling
that
clothes?
Come on.
You're leaving that night?
Yeah.
Go up to Santa Barbara?
Poppy's
No, we're
finally
going back to
getting
Ontario.
what
It's
she's
in the
wanted all
hotel,
night.
yeah. But we're going to Santa Barbara in the morning.
Oh, she gets so mad at Poppy when Poppy infringes on her territory.
Wedding rings on.
Down,
Oh,
That'll happen.
noose around his finger, noose around.
Come back for a few days, hang out. We'll go out to Vegas on Friday.
You got places, don't you?
Yeah, Frontier.
Oh, okay, because that place can be a madhouse.
Oh, yeah, they're boxing
July
weekend.
weekend.
Boxing weekend that weekend there.
No,
And then what are you doing?
This Monday.
Are
Monday.
you coming back here and then driving out?
It's this
Yeah,
Monday,
we're
yeah.
back here for Gavin's birthday on the 4th of July.
Oh,
Wow.
on the 4th of July.
Oh, you're coming back. Oh, I see.
Oh, that's right.
Born on the 4th of July.
Who's born on the 4th?
Gavin,
365
Larry's
little
brother-in-law.
There's
It's
your
hard to think of that
brother-in-law.
little boy being.
I know.
Brother-in-law.
My 9-year-old brother-in-law.
Wow.
That's okay, I did too when I married
What was
Don.
Michael?
Yeah.
How
Michael
old was
was-
Michael?
I was
8,
14.
7? How old? Let me see. 61. He was 11, huh?
Yeah, we got married in 72.
He just turned 11. Yeah, little Finch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Got
pictures of it.
11-year-old brother-in-law.
No.
Papa,
Poppy. How rude.
you're bad.
Not being
Rude. Now what we can do is. If anybody warm, we can cool this place off a little bit. No? Are you serious? Are you cold? Oh my goodness. Wow.
Poor Don.
Another Nadine. I had to work with this lady this year. Oh. The lady.
She wanted to give her the polar bear award
Oh,
because she
man.
was always hot. I mean, always cold.
She
and
was always
yeah.
freezing, so the room was always hot.
The room was always hot.
She was
Poor
about,
Don.
her thermostat was about 12 degrees off. You know, she always thought it was 82 in the room, and it was about 70 or 69. It was beautiful, and she'd crank it up. Oh no, I'm freezing here. Oh my God.
And the kids their heads would be drooping on the table.
Oh.
I mean, she'd have up to about 78, and she'd go, oh, this is really comfortable. I go, whoa! Kids would come in and go, oh, it's warm in here. And you go, no, it's comfortable. No, give me a break. I completely redesigned my whole wardrobe to short sleeve shirts. All of my Oxford shirts are short sleeve now.
Looking forward to it. You
Oh,
know that.
man.
All right.
We'll be there ready to break your chops.
I'll see ya. No monkey faces from the bathroom.
No, big monkey faces.
I'm gonna funnel a pipe.
A pipe.
To the altar.
Oh, yeah. Right. You're going well. No, I'm not pretty bad.
That's right.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
No.
See you out there.
Sleep tight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to the boys upstairs.
Yeah.
Not the big bus bike. All right, you guys.
Well,
Marty.
would somebody like a cup of coffee? We have it. It's hot.
You guys playing?
Nobody stayed for coffee, honey.
Hey, I put the coffee out, and everybody scattered.
And you
It
made
was like,
such good coffee.
hey, I don't care if they don't want any. It's there. It's available.
We drink it in the
I'm
morning.
a flexible guy. I don't have it in the morning,
I
exactly.
hate it in the morning.
Oh, she hates it in the
Well,
morning.
not
I like
my
it in the morning
coffee
myself.
tomorrow morning. I'm
Coffee
gonna
too.
have some.
You really hate it in the morning, hon? Ugh.
Started here.
Who licked my arm here? Is that you, Poppy? You know, her breath has really improved. It really is. We literally had a dog with butt breath.
Oh yeah.
What'd you do?
We threw all the poop away.
Poppy
She'd go
was
around.
snacking.
She'd go around and she'd play with them.
Snacking.
No, she wasn't. She really never ate them. She played with them as
She
if they were
did
toys.
so.
Oh, I mean, not never. She mostly didn't eat them, honey.
She mostly did. You didn't see her
Oh no.
crunching on them.
We
She'd
counted.
bring them over to the rug.
And she'd play with them. And she'd throw them back into the grass. I watched her.
I know.
But she had terrible breath. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Bye, Larry.
Bye. See you tomorrow, guys.
Oh,
Bye,
bye,
Larry.
All right, Semper Fidelis.
Semper Fidelis. All right. Great.
Hey, is anyone gonna decorate your car?
Like
Like Mexicans?
Yeah.
Mexican.
Or Italian.
Oh, you mean like put soap
Just
in this
married.
window and
Yeah,
say
but you're not
just
going
married?
anyplace. We're gonna decorate it too.
They're going to, where are they going to? You
Santa
said-
Barbara.
you-
That's the next morning.
Yeah,
So?
so that's okay. You won't wash it in between when you think.
Where are they
No, they're
staying
staying at
tomorrow
the
night?
Clarion.
Downtown.
Oh, that's nice. And then they're leaving.
Bumper.
Well,
Like
we
I
should
love
get some
them.
shaving
Right.
cream.
Shaving cream? No, just soap.
Just soap?
Soap on the window. Yeah, I don't want to put shaving cream on the paint.
Oh.
Yeah. These new Fandango shaving creams are mostly acid.
Oh.
I mean, they just want
Well,
your,
if you don't shave, they just eat your beard away, huh?
yeah, and they want your whiskers to stand up to attention. They pour acid on your face, they'll stand up. No, but I don't know. It does a job on the finish sometimes. Soap's not bad. I did that for the Datsun.
You did the Datsun?
I remember. It said happy birthday on the back window.
That's right. When he bought the Datsun for me, I came home from work. I worked the swing shift then. 12:30 at night, I phoned up the house. Like, what is that? It says happy birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, that was such a romantic.
Yeah. Shoot.
Was it actually on your birthday?
Yeah. It was. Now, I know I was feeling bad because they celebrated my birthday at work, and you didn't even call me.
No, I was busy getting the guy down $3,000.
No. And I thought,
Since
you know,
I could call.
and everybody kept saying, well, do you think something happened to him? Because he called me 3 or 4 times a night, every night, and that night he didn't call me once.
You got behind your car.
Really. From the car phone, what can I tell you? You know, nothing to do in between sales. Right. Is that right, Poppy? Oh, am I a mean doggy?
Look how lovable she
Your
is.
breath is much better, I must admit. Would you like a cookie?
Yeah.
Cookie?
Cookie. How about, whoa. Sure. And Cheryl said, yeah.
Here. On the table.
Oh.
No.
Well,
Okay, come here,
twist your
girl.
neck like that. You'll throw yourself out of whack.
All right, wait. You're getting half, and the half getting half. Uh-oh, that wasn't
No, that was a
even.
good move.
Oh.
Oh no. Judy, you want to know where the kids get it from?
Okay, these are yours.
What mattered?
Well, they might know.
They
You got
might
more.
know. Can you see the $2 going, Poppy, you got more than I did. No, I didn't, Poppy.
You like cookies, huh?
God. Because our
Look
kid
at
would
how
count those
excited
little
she
Jim
is.
Jam things. Oh no, you got 17. I only got.
Okay, now I gave you a cookie. You have to go out.
Uh-oh. Hot doesn't.
Go on.
That's not her.
You have to go.
Get out.
Go out. Hotsy.
You have to get strict with her.
Come on.
Get.
Come on. Go out.
Well, do leave the door open, dear.
Judy tricking her.
Ooh, tricking her with sweet charm, huh? Oh, you know what we have in that plant that she's looking at? A bird's nest.
Really?
We got the plant about a week or 10 days ago, and I took it down to water it, and I was thinking, oh, there's a bird's nest in here. First I thought it was an abandoned one where they had already had the babies, they'd hatched and all that stuff, but it was perfectly clean. I mean, no eggshells, no bird poop, no nothing. They were just building it.
How can you tell bird poop these days?
How can you?
I haven't seen much of it lately. I don't know.
I don't know. It's
You
worth
haven't
it.
seen anything hitting your windshield lately.
Oh yeah, I caught that one.
I think it looks the same as it used to.
Let me tell you something. This is
Just diets haven't
This just
changed.
happened to me last week. Last week, be 2 weeks tomorrow. When this happened, this is no joke. I'm on my way to Batavia with Maura. We're going to her parents' house,
Hey, Dad, it's pretty hard.
and we're on this road, Route 19, heading towards Batavia. There had to be I've never experienced this before. There had to be 30 to 40 birds pooping all over my window, all at once. All at once. All of a sudden it was. What's going on here?
A rainstorm.
Unbelievable. I've never. I mean, it's just. I just cleaned the car too.
Of course
all
you
over the
did.
windshield.
Then what?
Oh,
Hey, Dad,
God,
next torture.
what happened?
happened?
Yeah, what did I do to deserve this?
It's pretty hard playing with that keyboard up on the top shelf. So we had to move the disk drive down the next shelf, and put the keyboard on the bottom.
Yeah.
So you can move the joystick and be able to see the screen.
Oh, would we need an extension?
We need an extension on the wires for sure.
We'll write down which cable extensions we need.
Okay.
So we can go to Radio Shack maybe Monday. I gotta get some River Raider time in there. Did you see a game on our TV? It's great. It's River Raid. You play River Raid? It's what is it? Oh, it's a computer game. It's you're flying like a F-16 jet and up the river, whichever delta you pick, Mekong, whatever, up the Quang Chai, or maybe just up the Mississippi. And you shoot these ships and other planes and helicopters and gunship balloons, and the river gets real difficult to maneuver through. You gotta miss the rocks and all that stuff, so you have to fly your jet through that. Just make it through several bridges. It's pretty neat on the big screen. The jet's pretty good size. Good playing that.
What are those? Are those the movies?
Yeah.
We didn't take the moves.
Get them tomorrow.
I thought you were going to.
I know, we got back from church so late.
I thought David went.
Oh yeah, what's it? I found out at 10 to 10 that David was going.
Going where?
Instead of costing us 88 cents for the tape, they cost us, 88 times 3.
Well, you didn't get him back yesterday either.
Well, honey, no, I would have gotten it back today, though. I would have driven down there. You said I
All
was
you had to do was say you could.
But you already said, never mind. I just hate to waste the money.
It was either that or time.
I know, I left these poor kids out in the car as it was.
I know, we got back and they had been waiting here for a half hour.
No,
From
we
my
didn't.
mother's. Well, as I've already said.
No, it was not. It
How
was
long was it, Chuck?
probably-
10 minutes.
What, 3 or 4
we were
minutes,
probably
huh?
here 5 minutes.
Oh, gee. Sure, see now I could have gone down to Sam Goody's. Had I known.
Because we had just gone next door and called David over at Mom's
Oh.
house.
Oh, we were still there?
Uh-huh.
Dave went there.
Yeah. We
Well, I know he
brought
went there. I just didn't know he was still there after.
When Matthew was coming back.
He had just gotten there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Dave had just gotten there.
Well,
Well, he said he got there pretty close to 2. She said, you guys probably didn't leave my mom's till 2:30 or 2:45.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we got here about a little bit after 3.
Yeah.
So maybe you got here at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
We have a nail file I can borrow too. Speaking of nails,
A lot of
I'm gonna do my nails tonight. Thank you. This is the way for me.
That's what I keep saying. And then I do it.
There's only a few left, though.
You. Call you a friendly enemy.
I'm not the one who stops at Trader Joe's and picks up potato chips.
No, you just bought
You
my
told me not
favorite
to.
cookie.
Oh, I know. I remembered that Dave was going to the cookie section and evaluating their market potential and
Do you think
choice
those
of
are the best
position.
cookies, David? Those almost home?
Absolutely, actually, they're almost out of business with those.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Are they
No,
too
almost
expensive
home.
to produce?
No, there's just no market for them. They're just not selling anyplace. The only time they sell them is on sale.
Oh my goodness.
They're so
I don't buy 'em.
expensive.
I think that's why.
They're not, yeah, but they're not any more expensive than what, like, I didn't see any soft batch here, you know what I mean, soft batch, you know what I mean, Dunkin' and Heinz.
These were less than
Well,
soft
see,
batch though.
but when we were pavilions, they didn't have
Oh, I
it.
see.
They didn't carry it.
it.
Oh, they didn't?
They have
No,
maybe
they
only
soft
gourmet.
batch there. No, they had some of their line, but they don't have a complete section type of thing, a big section enough to carry soft batch. But the soft cookie market is diminishing year by year.
Why?
It just isn't. People are going back the other way now.
Is there too much garbage in it?
No, it's not really too much garbage in it. It's just people are looking for other things.
I mean, taste-wise?
Yeah, taste-wise.
Oh.
As I guess the cookie, probably the most upcoming cookie, which I'm kind of surprised with when we were at Pavilions that I saw very little of, was the Pepperidge Farm line of cookies. People that's going absolutely hog wild. Every year they're showing some big numbers.
They don't have a big hold here.
You really know.
They're real expensive.
Wow, you see, in Stater Brothers has a section of all of the soft cookies.
Do they?
Yeah, big section, and about 8 different types of cookies.
And I didn't see a lot of like Archway. I didn't see any Archway.
No, those aren't. Only a few stores
Yeah,
have.
very
Sometimes Stater
few.
Brothers.
Very few
Really?
carry
Oh boy, lucky you can't find an Archway cookie in a Lucky store. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
The
They're
big
good
ones
cookies
are,
too.
yeah, but, you know, Nabisco, that's
No,
big.
not big.
And Mother's, what else?
Sunshine, it looks like they got a fair share.
A share.
And they do Grammy Bears. Sunshine does, I think, don't they?
Yeah.
They do Grammy Bears? Yeah, Grammy Bears is a good idea.
Oh yeah, that was a nice idea.
Yeah, they're
Grammy
doing really
Dinosaurs
well.
would be good.
Well, that's what's coming out now.
Grammy Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs? Oh, they're
Dinosaur
so big.
graham cookies.
Yeah, there you go.
They ran a production on them last week, and they went through I guess like 17 or 18,000 cases inside the first week.
Oh gee.
And just three areas:
Oh, sure.
Chicago, Detroit, and Buffalo. And they've got they're scheduled for shutdown first week in July, and they've got 2 lines running 24 hours a day consistently to produce these things for a projection of. They have projected for the month of July someplace around 200,000 cases to go out.
Oh, I think that's great. I mean, they'll sell them.
Oh yeah, they're putting a big promotion on it for it. They're putting a 50-cent coupon out on it, and they're dropping 34 million coupons through. But see, now when you get it, it'll be under the Mother's label. But I'm sure that by the time you get it, I would have to say look towards the middle or end of July. You'll see it here. Maybe it won't even be that long. It depends on how fast of production, how many cookies they're producing off those lines, off those 2 lines, to be able to carry the supply, because they know that going into the month of August, with the coupon dropping, that they've got to have, oh God, someplace around 400,000 or 500,000 cases produced for that, just for that month. That's a lot of cookies when you stop and think about it. When the best you could normally do is like 1,300 or 1,400 on a shift, on an 8-hour shift, on one line. So it's,
Yeah, that's not the only cookie they produce.
No, absolutely not. See, what happens is, with the way their expectations are running with this, now, depending on a lot of variations, like they've already got orders in from all their different branches, okay, what they need. So let's say, as a rough estimate, let's say they got to produce 400,000 cases of one line. Now, you put that into a production time, how many lines, how many ovens will that take to produce that kind of quantity? All right, if it produces, let's say if they have to run 4 ovens 24 hours a day consistently to be able to produce that, to get those kind of numbers, all right, and they've got X number of other items that have to be produced at the same time, then what they could do is they could produce some of those other items either in New Jersey or they can produce them here at Mother's.
I see.
And just run them and ship that way. I mean, because the dyes are basically all the same. The formula is just a little different, but all the equipment's the same. They've got it set up where all the equipment is basically all the exact same equipment. That was one of the major expenses that they went through 3 years ago. So you're gonna do all the plants exactly alike. Yeah.
Yeah. But it,
So
it
makes-
pays off
Oh yeah,
now.
sure it does.
Big.
It does. Just maybe let's see when they get these circus animals. When Mothers was producing these circus animals, they brought them to the East Coast. Inside the first run, they didn't even get the first run into Chicago before they were completely out. And the guy in production didn't have another production run scheduled for that line for almost 2 weeks later. So
In the
they put
meantime, people are.
well, like I say, you don't. It's tough. It's a tough expectation, especially for something like this. This type of a bag. Now you gotta remember, it's the exact same bag we have. It's just it says Salerno up here instead of Mothers. The
Look at
identical.
that lady's face.
No. The Salerno has their own logo that they use. See that that represents the Mothers label. Okay, Salerno uses. They use that label. Believe it or not, that exact circle goes usually on the opposite side of each package, okay, and it says, and usually represents quality, something in effect, quality control or finest quality cookies made type of a thing, okay, they put that in that frame. But anyways, what I was beginning to say was that when they didn't have their production scheduled, and they knew they had to produce it because the East Coast was running a sale on it. Okay, then what they do is they put together they almost, again, shift, let's say a run of, let's say what was happening out here in California. Let's say they had their sugar rings or something like that ready to be put on sale out here after they just came off of whatever else. Okay, they would ship that to one of the other plants, either into Chicago or New Jersey, and then they would just immediately start running with these, and because this is a particular dye, it's a big spool, it's about yay big, and it's about yay long, and that goes on an oven, that cuts these. Okay, now they don't have those types of dyes at each plant, they have it at just a plant, okay? The standard items like Royal Grahams, Royal Stripes, your fudge cookies, okay, those are standard dyes. I mean, each plant has those because each one has their own cookie just like that. But what they did was they devised the cookie, all the cookies are the exact same size for the West, Midwest, and for the East. So it's the exact same roll, okay? But this one is a special cylinder, so this cylinder is only here in California.
Why?
Well,
Just because they don't produce as many? Or?
well, see, the thing of it is that with that type of flexibility of being able to rotate the items, production to production, they don't need this type of a dye all over. Okay, they don't need it in 3 different places because they feel as though it's well accepted as what it is. All right, that Mothers can basically rotate, can produce as much as they need efficiently at that one single plant without having to go through the expense of running this because it's the only cutout that they would use that for. Whereas these other cylinders, some of these other cylinders, believe it or not, are geared to make your crackers with. You can't even believe what goes into crackers. You'd go absolutely bonkers if you saw it. Ginger snaps. Those bags, those Mother cookie bags, I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're the big bags, or 18-ounce bags type of thing.
Where they close up at the top?
Yeah, exactly. I was telling him they brought those out probably 3 or 4 years ago to Midwest and the East, and they didn't do anything. But the production on those, garbage. I mean, when you see things, when you see those cookies, all like graham crackers, the crumbs that break, like that, at the end of each line, there is a bin that all the broken stuff goes into. And they take that bin and they stick it over into, let's say, the chocolate chip or the ginger snap. Mostly they run with ginger snaps. They take that bin and they take it over, and when they're producing ginger snaps, all the garbage goes into this bakery of ginger snaps.
Oh my
Because
gosh!
ginger
Like
snaps are
hot
nothing.
dogs.
Well, I don't know. I've never seen a hot dog plant.
The same all the time.
Yeah, because your flavor is the ginger
It's
flavor.
ginger so
Okay, the
Oh.
mechanics of a cookie is all the same. The
Oh,
dough,
I see.
the
Yeah.
salt, whatever, is basically all the same. The flavoring is created
Well, it's
by.
just efficiency.
That's
to
all
do
it is.
that.
That's all it is. Every plant does that. And there's nobody
Well,
that,
that makes sense. I mean, it's not bad. It involves the floor.
No, nothing goes on the,
Like
no.
this.
It goes into a vat,
Yeah.
a big vat that,
I get
you
it.
know, they use all the time. But these dinosaur grams that you're gonna see, like I said, they're big cookies. They're about yay big, all shaped equivalent to 6 different types of dinosaurs.
Oh, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Brontosaurus.
Exactly. They all have that shape.
Oh, I think
Okay,
it's
and
great.
it's like I say, it's a big cookie. It's really big.
How many would you get in that?
It's coming in a 12, I believe it's a 12-ounce box. It's a box very much similar. Well, you don't have scooter pies out here. You might remember scooter pies from when you were in New Jersey.
You know them, Don. Don't you? Scooter pies?
That was when you were a kid.
No, but they're graham crackers with the marshmallow thing and chocolate, aren't they?
They're not graham crackers, but you got the right idea. It's the 2
Like
chocolate wafers with the
yeah.
vanilla, the
Okay,
cream
I've
in the
seen
center.
something similar to that, I think. Or years ago they used to have
Yeah,
them here.
Breweries used to produce them a long,
Yeah,
long time ago
okay.
when we were kids.
Yeah, because I can remember them being around.
And
Not anymore. A lot
it's
of them
almost the
fade
same
out.
type of a box. Remember the Wheatsworth box? Nabisco's Wheatsworth?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
The cracker, the Wheatsworth cracker box.
It's a box with a lid and a flap. It flaps. Is that
It's
what
about this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Wheatsworth box, the box itself, okay? The dinosaur graham box is going to be just a little bit thicker than that. The same width, just a little bit thicker than that. And there'll be 2 trays. It's cut up in the box, cut into 2 trays. Dinosaurs are all big. Like that. And there'll be each box will have a different, all 6 varieties. There's probably 2 varieties of each into that box. And it'll be probably retailing out here at $209, because it's going to retail in the city into the other areas at $199.
So more here.
Well, it may not be now. Like when we were at Pavilions, I was letting him know that all the cookies here were like 10 cents more. You paid $1.89. He paid for these here, and all the rest of the markets were $1.79. Okay, but he also said that like at Chicken Saver Lucky's, if this have a better, let's say, better prices, it might be $1.79 there. And maybe that this Pavilions has to work on a little bit more of a
They're
margin.
supposed to be
Stuff.
expensive.
Lucky said their stuff was 10% higher.
So I mean,
Well,
if
they
that's their
probably
price.
got a big markup. Look at the area they're in.
Well,
and look
yeah.
at what the cost has been to build it. I mean, they're going to probably market
Well, they
it
want to
a
get
little
you in there
tiny bit
because
to get it back.
the price isn't what's getting people in there.
No,
it's
it's the
service.
variety. I mean,
So they can put a 10% surcharge on
gee,
everything.
the convenience of going to one place and getting everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I can see it. I do
So in
it
other words,
sometimes.
that's Pavilions doing. So it might be that you
Boy,
may end
this
up with
packaging has
$1.99.
got to be the cheapest. I mean, not that I don't think it's okay, but gee, it must
It
not
is.
cost anything.
It really doesn't.
to
It really
package
doesn't
these.
cost anything.
I mean, and still it's almost $2 for,
Yeah.
Yeah.
11
Well, I'll
ounces.
tell you, believe it or not, the biggest portion of a lot of, especially cookies today and things like that, biggest cost is between transportation and marketing.
Oh, well, you mean advertising, that
Yeah.
type of thing?
Yeah, because see
Oh,
what's
I think
happening
so.
today with all the coupons that are being dropped, you almost have to build that into the cost of each package now. So, because
You better use your coupons because you're
it
paying
isn't
for it anyway.
anymore, it isn't
Yeah.
anymore. It used to be the day when people shopped for price. Today people shop with coupons.
Yeah, I do.
So,
There will be times I'll say I need a certain thing. Okay, what do I have a coupon for?
yeah.
And so it's not, I don't even stick with the same brand anymore.
See, the only thing that people are shopping with for price today, and still it's relatively holding true, is beverages.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of coupons on pop. I'll use pop as a big
Yeah,
example.
only at
because it's-
holiday time, and then you want to
Yeah.
get as many newspapers as you
Yeah,
can.
well, what happens at
Twelve
holiday
dollars.
time? Well, I was going to say at holiday time, your biggest selling item in beverages is between the ginger ale, the 7-Up, and your mixers. And as far as mixers are concerned, they really can't come off with a good price on it because it's so seasonal. So the cheaper way to go is drop a coupon on it where they'll get the response and get the take from it. People are more readily to. It's unbelievable. It really is. When they dropped this coupon in like our market, it was one of the very first coupons that they ever dropped in Rochester. okay, the response was absolutely incredible. I mean,
People love to save
and the
money.
thing of it is, and what was really most important is the fact that Wegmans, which is the biggest supermarket chain in our city, we don't service, we don't carry them. And the amount of product that we went through without them was incredible. It really was. And like I said, I mean, this thing with the dinosaur crave, and I was asking him, and I just basically asked Donnie real quick, I says, you know, what's dinosaur? He's dinosaurs going absolutely wild out here. Well, Chef Boyardee just
Gosh, yes, I got a
came-
cupboard full of it.
all came out, they came out with all this packaging with dinosaurs on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And the dinosaur cereals, and I don't
And
know.
now the cereal
There's
I don't
dinosaur
buy.
ice cream now. There's dinosaur ice cream. The box has got all dinosaur kind of thing. So the craze is there. And now Sunshine just
It's
basically,
been building those fun fruits.
yeah.
They're in dinosaur shape too. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They're little, chewy little fruit bites. And originally they just came in the cylindrical shape. But now they're in ABCs and they're in, different shapes and then dinosaurs. I mean, the kids were all bringing them to school. Oh, look at Mr. Pablo, look, a Tyrannosaurus Rex. How can you tell? It's so
Well,
little.
it's really interesting because, I mean, here, you know, you talk about it maybe because you have kids, but for me, I mean, I wouldn't, you know, and probably you also not. Dinosaur anything really doesn't mean
Unless
any
you're
more to
involved
you.
with children, because
Yeah.
they are so hot with kids today. I mean, kids, I had kids in
I mean,
my
I don't
class
even, where's
that
the,
knew every single variety. You show
Really?
them any, I had books, and because the kids were so interested, I used it to teach the alphabet, and I used it to teach a lot of different concepts. And the kids just recognized every single variety. I mean, there was one kid who could tell me what, if they were a meat eater or, a vegetable, whatever it is, plant eating. Herbivore. Thank you very much. But these kids, they really pick up on it and they knew it. I mean, it wasn't just something they liked. They learned. They knew. I don't know how many different varieties there are. There must be 30, 40, 50 different varieties, and they know them all.
but where did it pick up, where did the dinosaur crave pick up from?
Probably when they the tar pits.
Well, the tar pits have been around a long, long time, Matt.
What
I
tar
remember there's the La Brea tar pits. It's down in LA where the actual dinosaur bones are. And we used to take field trips from school. Everybody packed their way into a bus and you'd go down to LA and you'd get to see the dinosaur bones. And they from the excavations that they had done, they had put together real dinosaurs. And so you could go through the museum part and see all the dinosaur bones put together into dinosaurs. And then you could go down into the tar pits. They would give a tour, and you'd get to see the bones. Some of the bones were still exposed because the way they are, they just keep coming to the surface. So it was fascinating. But it didn't get big until a couple of years ago.
Not until like
Even Andrea could recognize, I don't know how many
I mean,
different
because as
varieties.
far as I know, okay, and I'm not, how would I really know, because I don't really pay that much attention. The first thing that came out from dinosaur in marketability, let's say in the food line, was that dinosaur cereal.
Well, wait a second. Well, there was always, like,
I mean, like I said, this deal with Chef Boyardee, the ice cream and stuff like
That's
that,
new.
it just came about within the past 6
He
months.
would know what came out first because
it's those toys. It's the toy dinosaurs. Those little toys, like the blow-up ones, the big Tyrannosaurus was. They have cartoons now of the dinosaurs.
Do they?
But what came out first? I mean, what
The
started
toys.
it all?
The toys probably
And
started.
somebody had to come up with an idea that
I
says,
mean, there were the
dinosaur.
Flintstones and their dinosaurs, and that never took off the way
No.
it has now. So
No.
I don't know exactly what did it, but it's been around a couple of
I
years,
mean,
but just gets more and more popular. It's one of those things that has not died out.
yeah, it's like the thing like with the Grammy Bears, the Sunshine Grammy Bears. Now they're doing really well, but again, they're doing that off the bear concept. Well,
Bears are real popular. Everything is bear. The bare necessities. Everybody is into bears. I mean, they pick it up. Anything. Yeah. I don't want that thing flying around. No, I don't know. It's phenomenal the way those things. It may not last. The Grammy Bears may not last.
No,
The dinosaurs have been around, and
I know. Well, how long do they project it to last? Well, I don't really know. I mean,
But
I
the idea is
wouldn't.
to capitalize on it
Yeah,
when you can.
well, that's just it. That's just
Make
what
the
they
big
intend to
money
do.
and
Is
get
they're
out.
they want to capitalize as quick as possible. Like I say,
But they have little
sunshine.
dinosaur erasers, and those may have been the first little things, those little things that you pop onto your pencils. They always make all different kinds of things that are erasers.
I think the stuffed animals were the first to come out with a big thing. Mostly those popper things were like little apples and stuff. And then now they have the dinosaurs, but mostly the stuffed animals.
I don't know. In the mail, I always get things, as a teacher, I get all kinds of mailers. Well, I have the kids always subscribe to these troll books, so every month or every 2 months, the kids, I bring in this brochure and they pick out the books they want, and I get free gifts for however much they buy. And I got a whole book, it was about this thick, of just dinosaur stuff. I mean, you would not believe there are dinosaur puzzles and dinosaur pencils and dinosaur blocks and dinosaur napkins and dinosaur plates and dinosaur cups, and I mean, it's huge, and put together dinosaurs and model of dinosaurs and books about dinosaurs and, everything.
See, you know what?
It's incredible.
What's really kind of funny, and it's really interesting about this, because you look at the people, the companies that are getting involved with marketing the dinosaur concept itself. Like the dinosaur cereal, now, if I'm not mistaken, that's a General Mills product. Even if you, let's say, cut off with like the Grammy Bears, which is a Sunshine product. I mean, these are, are outside of General Mills. General Mills is really big, but what about the big companies? What about like Procter & Gamble and Frito-Lay and companies like that? That, I mean, their marketing departments are spending hours and millions of dollars coming up with new concepts. And this dinosaur and the bear thing,
I think those are flash in the pans. They don't.
They haven't come anywhere close to making a go of any of that, taking that concept, the bear concept or the dinosaur concept yet, and using it to any great
Do you
extent.
think they just feel that they're
Even Nabisco,
going to make money anyway? Maybe they don't want to take the time
it's a
to really go with
possibility.
something that's not
But
not
still,
going to
you know
stay
what's gonna
around.
happen? You know what those ducks things? Like they're gonna have cheddar cheese dinosaurs, sour cream and onion dinosaurs, and everything. If they came out those ducks instead of chips, they're gonna have crackers like
Oh
dinosaurs.
yeah, we used to get
everything.
these fishy crackers. And now, do they have ducks?
Remember those ones we got? Those ducks?
I didn't see the ducks.
Yeah,
These
they had all that
these are
stuff
great.
on.
They just come in this big, it's like a milk container. The big
Goldfish?
Yeah, the goldfish. But first they were the goldfish crackers. Now they have little ducks. You can get little ducks. They're little crackers. Do we have them?
Oh, those are quackers, they're called.
Yeah,
Quackers.
Yeah. Well,
Those are
you
the
probably sell
quackers. No, Nabisco sells them, but they're not doing anywhere near what they expected them to do.
Oh.
They really aren't.
See, maybe they should have made little bears and then they
You know
would.
what
Their original concept, and again, this is part of the
The
strategy
reason
that's
they're not making
being
any
worked.
money is because they have MSG, the monosodium glutamate, and they have.
No.
Oh no, people are conscious, are health conscious, Matthew, but not that health conscious. Like
Until
Donnie,
they have all
when I
the
was
salt.
shopping with Donnie, for God's sake, and he's going down the juice aisle and he's telling me this has got sodium bicarbonate or whatever that chemical is. And Donnie, I said, I've never been in a supermarket and had anybody say, no, honey, don't get that. That's got sodium bicarbonate. No, never. I mean,
That's because you've never been with
I'll
us.
tell you, the only thing people are really aware of these
You
days
got him
is
into it.
they're
I
looking.
know.
They're very conscientious now of the cholesterols, things with cholesterols,
I was just MSG.
potato chips, and I was looking for them. Well, of course, we're at Pavilions. Eagle Snacks,
They're good.
which they
Eagle
have.
Snacks are not very big out here. I have a can of Eagle Snacks and they're really good. But
All right,
they're
now I'm talking
not-
about the potato chips.
Oh, I don't think we have them.
All right, and
Eagle?
Eagle
Oh,
Snacks
yeah.
right now
I've never seen
is
it.
the only potato chip out there that, of course, that I know. I'm talking about that I've been, places I've been, that is made with no preservatives, no cholesterol, nothing, no junk at all. It's all pure potato chip. They don't use any fatty oils.
What do they use? What oil?
I'm not exactly sure. It's it is by far now let's say the healthiest potato chip to buy of all the potato chips that are out.
And it's really kind of funny because, I mean, look, Eagle Snacks, which is an Anheuser-Busch, and it's no slouch corporation. I mean, people, you know, they're really starting to put a dent into the snack market and making people become well aware of the fact that, hey, we're here. And, you know, when you're marketing something, it's always a chain reaction type of a thing. I mean, you get 1, you get 2, you get 3, and next thing you know, it's just from 3 you go to 5, and from 5 you go to 9, and that's just what happens. And what happens? Yeah, that's all Anheuser-Busch. Yeah. And when that happens, you know, all of a sudden now you no longer have, like, Frito-Lay is biggest chip company in the country, followed right behind it by Borden's. Borden, Wise potato chips.
I thought Lay's.
No, they
use
use.
second.
Do they make Granny Goose? Or Bell brand?
No, I think it's the Bell brand. I think it's the Bell brand out here.
Because I thought Lay's would be the second.
That's Frito-Lay.
See, Lay is Frito-Lay, you know that.
Like Doritos, it's all Frito-Lay. Ruffles,
okay,
it's all
then that
made
must
by
be
Frito-Lay.
And then there's Bell brand and there's Granny Goose. And Granny Goose isn't even that big anymore.
Yeah, Granny Goose is Sunshine Oats.
Yeah, must have made
That's
sense.
Granny Goose was good for a while and you don't see it anymore.
I see Bells everywhere.
Bell is carried just about by everybody.
But it's the type of a thing where people become like Sunshine now on their crackers are putting round, big, bold letters, no cholesterol in their crackers. Well, all of a sudden now, they're going like wildfire. Where Sunshine used to be the number 4 marketed cracker in the country, is now gained access.
So they're no longer using vegetable,
They use pure vegetable oil.
pure vegetable oil. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
Because if you use any beef fat or anything
Yeah.
like that, then they
Lard.
have cholesterol.
Yeah.
The crackers were never big on cholesterol in the first place, were they?
I don't know. Not really to my knowledge, but
Some work like
Cholesterol only comes from animals.
those
Yeah.
chicken and a biscuits
So-
aren't good for you. They're fried lard. They are the chicken and a biscuit.
Okay, that's Nabisco.
Yeah,
And Nabisco is
90%.
not making any claims yet, but I bet they're gonna try.
yeah, it's really
And
it's really kind of funny because
The chicken and a biscuit.
the way the crave is, you know, everybody is becoming more health conscious, and then health conscious has been around now for at least 2 years. I mean, it's just become more and more each year. It seems like it's getting more and more into it, and you see how different companies are, you know, strategically playing with that concept a little bit.
If
Believe it
you
or
know
not,
what you're doing when you talk about healthy foods, then you can't be misled by their
yeah,
advertising. But
they
they're not saying anything untrue, but they may not be saying anything different than what it's always been.
yeah,
No,
it's-
They're playing up the healthy aspect of
yeah, they're not
some-
doing anything different.
No.
With that Nabisco yet. Kiva really isn't doing much different. I know Salerno, for the most part, most of their products are all 100% pure vegetable oil. They don't, I mean, they explicitly state it on the package, right on the very front of their package, but it doesn't really create
This is a rare
a
case.
lot
I
more
think you should take a
traffic.
picture.
It does with their chocolates. It does with their chocolates. I mean, they're probably the #1 producer of chocolates in the country, believe it or not. Salerno.
Who?
Salerno. You see, you wouldn't know it. You'd know it as Mother's out here. The Mother's.
So why is that? Why are there different names?
Well, see, what happens is it stems from the fact that Mother's, I can relate in different. Most major corporations all came off of the Midwest. Okay, most, let's say 70% came either off the Midwest or the East before California really started to take off type of thing. Like Kiva never existed in California up until 5 years ago or whatever it was. And what has happened is they've come to the West through an acquisition that they've made.
Buying out somebody else.
From an existing company. Now, extremely difficult to take this package of cookies, which is probably doing very well here under the Mother's label, and turn it and just take the whole package and say, put Salerno on it,
Yeah,
and have somebody say, well, I've never heard of that one before, and try to market it that way. So the sensible thing to do is to let it go. Let it run it that way.
Cafe?
It's all going into the same
Here's
pocket
coffee,
per se.
Marty.
No, that's okay, I'm alright. I won't be able to
Sleep
Is it
at night.
caffeinated? Oh, no.
Isn't it?
It's regular.
Care for
No,
some
it's-
espresso?
No, that's all right. I don't
No
wanna
wonder
get-
I'm wide awake.
I don't wanna get.
Oh, well.
I made it for you, huh?
Thank you, babe. I would have drank. Well, I would have had it.
Drunk.
Drunk. Well.
She said she's drunk?
She would have.
No, I would have drunk that.
She would have drunk it.
I would have
Which,
drunk
as
it.
weird as it sounds,
She shall have drunk.
unfortunately is correct.
Take my purse.
Yeah, it's upstairs.
Unfortunate, crazy language.
Down to the wire.
What did you get at the Sam Goodies?
Tape.
Which one?
Guns N' Roses.
Mayonnaise, what?
Oh, like.
Who?
Guns N' Roses.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
I hate being a teacher.
Dave, did you eat all the Dave's cookies already?
You know,
Dave, you ate them all?
I almost got sick.
Oh, David.
don't forget to bring the tin back to me.
Yeah, those were some of the best cookies I've had.
Yeah, those 16 cookies in there, David.
Was it?
There's like,
I didn't eat all of them.
Grandma said to me,
Not at one sitting. at
well,
least.
David doesn't like to eat sweet things. I said, what?
I don't have them in my apartment because I eat them. I mean, they're gone like the first
What's
day.
that? It's a cookie chain in New York.
Is
They're
it real?
homemade,
I know she never
you
saw
know,
the
they're-
inside of your drawer.
But Dave says our soft cookies are going out. They're going out of business. Cookie man.
These aren't packaged. It's fine.
In the bag? Oh, you mean like designer
Like
little
the
places?
feel.
Oh,
Dave, what is it that
Amos-
they use to
Amos-
make the
Amos?
cookies? Where they sell the
No.
cookies, where they stay soft. What keeps them soft?
Plastic.
Monosodium glutamate?
Pyrophosphate.
No.
Butter.
The aluminum or packaging?
Wait a
No,
minute and
no.
listen.
Package has nothing to do with a
It's
soft cookie.
plastic. They use
Yeah?
plastic in soft batch cookies to make them soft.
No,
Okay.
it's plastic. It's the mix.
Yeah.
It's the mix is all it
Isn't
is.
it more buttery? If it's
Well, I'm not sure exactly what it is because I've
Or
never really
oily?
seen them produced type of a thing.
Well, the soft batch should have
It's
plastic.
syrupy, believe it or not. That's the key.
yeah.
Syrup?
Syrup.
Because if you want to make Tall House cookies, they say, I think it's use more butter or melt the butter.
Dave, do you,
instead of
do you,
cutting it in.
Dave, do you eat any more of your cookies
It'll
anymore?
come out soft
Not what you
instead of
do.
cake.
Yes, yes, and
What?
it's funny because a lot of recipes will
Yeah.
tell you, don't
Just try
let
my
the butter
cookies.
melt.
I made some, but
Because
I
it
know
will
how to
change the consistency
Aunt
of your
Mark.
batter.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah, I've had recipes like that.
Sure.
Nectarine or
Sure,
It makes
buddy.
me laugh.
I'll get one of these. I'm
Oh,
gonna give you
I
refrigerators.
made the cookies for Larry.
There's
And would you
potatoes.
like some potato salad?
Want some
Oh,
potatoes?
we got two
Some of who?
pieces. David, we have some potato
Potato
salad
salad.
for you, hon.
Great.
You and Joe can eat potato salad too.
Yeah,
From
take a container of potato salad. Are you going home tonight?
Some of these lemons.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my clothes.
Okay, yeah, take it, when you go, take one of these containers
Some
and
of
eat
these
it.
lemons are starting to look kind of.
Oh yeah, they're just for lemon juice.
Oh.
They're for putting down the garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Is that a peach?
Not pennies.
Yeah, looks good.
I'll
They're
have
not
one, please.
pennies.
Yeah, help prevent diverticulosis.
There you go. Thank you.
Tuberculosis? Just a peach.
It says it helps
Great.
Oh, yeah. This is summer. This is what I wait for.
Great.
Fruit in the summer in California. I mean, this is the season.
We talked about that
I don't know.
before.
Anyway, it's cool. Not
Better in the
that
winter. Winter California fruits.
Where's the phone book, Mom?
Which
The
one?
one that it has people in it.
Yeah.
Right there.
This one's empty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
there
away
it is.
with our friends.
What friends? We didn't have any, so why bother?
We didn't need any.
Don't you go
We
to
didn't need any.
Are you
Great.
tired?
Oh.
I wish I was tired. Of course, I keep
Who's
drinking
tired?
the
You
coffee.
tired now? Mary?
I got tired being out in the sun. I
sure.
felt fine till I was out in the
Oh.
sun. I was like, oh.
I bet me in too.
That pool was great. It had a diving board and everything.
Probably great.
Did you dive?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, gosh.
How do you
Sweet.
consider
Right.
Well, when
Take
I
it right
say
from
dive,
the
I mean going
They're
head
actually
first into
crisp.
the water.
Well, I throw my belly and head about the same time.
Wow.
That's called
Why do
belly
I
flop.
Wow.
Well, they still
You see?
land
Are
at
you
the
still
same
awake?
time.
You gotta know how to
Right now,
Yeah, they
right now in California, yeah, you gotta watch
out with the grapes.
Split
because
that with him.
They're bringing in Coachella
Nice
Valley
try,
grapes,
this is
and they're,
mine.
they're really
I
inferior.
drank 3.5 glasses of
What are your
milk
better grapes?
with about 10 cookies.
Chile grapes are
Right
very
now,
good.
Bill.
Have to wait till the winter though.
Chile
Did
grapes?
you hear, Mom?
Mm.
Split it.
Chili?
From Chile. January, February
No,
grapes.
you ate enough.
Right. And then,
No, I think the break.
well, at this time of the year,
Andrea got a lot of color today.
you just have to,
Hey.
it's really just different parts. Because most of the San Joaquin and Coachella Valley, but they're, you have to wash the grapes and make sure that they're
Look at my
nice and
back.
plump and
I
juicy.
think I got 10 in the back.
I really think they should let you
Little
test
bit.
grapes in the store.
I do too.
You know?
Well, I do anyway.
They lock them in those little bags.
Yeah.
I
What?
do. I test them.
What?
Great.
I don't. But
I don't
Well,
stand there.
where you
Oh.
Taste the grapes before you buy them.
I don't like to sit in the
I think they
store. I
should allow
can't
it.
do that. I just can't.
It should be
bring
no
myself.
problem.
I don't
Standing
feel
there.
that right.
I check my eggs.
Mom, Mom,
I don't
just
eat one,
stand
but I
there.
check it.
Yeah.
This
The
is
checking
now,
in grapes is eating one.
My friend Barb does.
You can't
that,
just look
too.
at it to see if it's cracked.
That's right.
Yeah,
You know?
Oh, can I have that back?
They'll bring one around to tell you.
They don't date them. I mean, if they date milk and dairy products, if they dated produce, I might not mind. But I don't know if it's been there 4 days or not.
What do you guys do? Just sit there and grab a couple grapes and this bunch isn't good? Or come over to here?
That's right.
Grab.
I feel the bananas, right? What I'm saying is the testing grapes is eating them.
Do you eat them, honey?
No.
I didn't think so.
You couldn't, you can't, but because everything's packaged.
Oh, yeah.
In those little bags.
Night.
I think they did that because
Right.
they know everybody tests them.
Matt, you going to bed?
No.
No.
We did some river raid. Hey, now listen, you two tonight. I don't want you to do any, river raids. STRIP, river raid. That's what you need, huh?
That's pictures.
Remember, Mama,
What?
the baby that's
What do you think,
born
honey?
is always not good.
What? Some night, casino. We had that on the Commodore computer.
Do we?
Remember?
Gosh, we haven't
Poker? I mean,
seen that in a long
blackjack?
time.
Blackjack and poker.
We're gonna do blackjack.
Yeah.
It's more fun when you stick your nickel or quarter in the machine, though.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Get the
not the
payouts
way
that
your
way.
dad plays it.
You got any good? Have you taken any good movies? Have you guys seen La Bamba yet?
Yeah.
Wasn't that good?
Yeah.
Wasn't that good?
When they kiss.
I loved it.
You want to watch a
No,
movie?
that wasn't
Yeah,
the
what
part
kind
I
of movies?
didn't
You
like.
guys seen any good movies lately?
There was another
Taped
part
any
I
good
didn't like.
Princess Bride. You seen that?
No, is it
Oh,
good?
what's that
It's funny.
part?
Wasn't that good, honey?
I don't know.
Cheryl's never seen a new leaf.
That was interesting.
Princess Bride.
I could go see it. I could
A
stand
new
it.
leaf. It's
What about
great.
that, we must be a new movie by John Candy and, Steve Martin, no, Steve Belushi, or Steve Martin that's
Jim
on?
Belushi.
Is that what it is,
Well,
Jim Belushi?
No,
Under
he did
Funny
one
Bar?
with Steve Martin.
No,
a while
okay.
ago.
What is
Oh,
it?
no, Dan
Crack up.
Aykroyd
Are you
and,
kidding? You're blown away.
Jim Belushi.
The Great Outdoors.
Yeah, The Great Outdoors.
That's a new release. I mean, that's, yeah.
Cheryl's never seen
That's
a
in the
new leaf. Have
movie.
you ever seen a
Yeah.
new leaf?
Yeah, that just came
no,
out.
but
Oh.
I'll never make it.
We
Oh,
only
yeah,
get
right,
them when
that's
they're
true.
on tape.
Yeah, I said it, and he said, "Oh no." That's right.
Last
I'll
week I
get
took
ready
the kids
for bed,
to see Willow at the drive-in.
No.
They have Larry's bachelor
Yeah.
party here. That was,
Yeah,
I had no
started
idea
by
what it was going to be
7:30.
like,
Oh,
even
yeah.
though,
I guess it's kind of off the wall.
yeah,
It's
it
so
is.
deep.
Right.
You really gotta sit there and watch it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not into really deep movies.
No, I just wanted to go to
But I-
something and laugh, and
we get-
it really
yeah,
wasn't what I
responsible for
figured
some
at all.
I went to go
points in that
see the
basketball
last,
game.
Really?
one of the
Including the
last
winning
ones I
point.
saw was,
Last second. Up the lane. David
Last
there.
Road to China.
Over. AC Green didn't stop me.
Well,
David was
3
3 on the
hours
board.
long.
Scored over Dave,
Oh,
huh?
God.
You put it up.
That's your
You
mom.
put it up so hard, I was waiting for the
Nervous after a while.
rebound. I jumped up and it went right over my hand, shot off the
I got the
backboard,
rebound back,
went
the
flying
rebound back,
over me.
and shot again.
Yes, Mario had a
Position and
winning
everything.
basket today.
He says.
Did. Scored well.
Hey, you know what? The women thought we were playing.
Yeah.
Thought they were playing over the line. We've got a great over the line park right across the street.
Oh, let's play it. Oh,
It is
God,
on.
I'm going to play
Come
Go
on
out now.
today.
Get up now, nobody likes.
We don't care. We'll
Let's
play
go
it.
now.
Did you finish
We'll
them
get
all?
up about 7 and play over the line.
You throw the rest in the drive.
I forgot how we
Will
even
you
played
do that now, okay?
It could be 2-on-2
Did you go
baseball.
to bed now?
Yeah,
You have to
that's
get the
right.
ball over the line. If you catch it, it's an out. If you catch the ground ball,
Yes.
if you field
Yeah,
I
it,
taught you how to play that.
Yes, you did.
yeah, over the line. It's Galatea time.
That's right.
It was fun.
We had to go
You
down
only
the road
needed 4
for
guys.
radius of the lot.
You only need
The
a 4
field.
guys, maximum.
I was the first to hit it over the fence and the first to hit it over the people's fence who lived on the other side of the street. I remember that part. Yes, I hit it into that lady's yard.
Take a shower with me. We have to wash your hair, dry it.
At Magnolia School.
I was gonna
Yes.
set it.
At Magnolia School. Where else did we play? Well, we played over the line there most.
Yeah, we played all.
Yeah.
Her hair.
At Magnolia.
Dave, we played it
That
in
way.
Rochester, and we came over to that game where you would
I
hit
don't
it, and
think I
as
have
soon as you
any
picked it up
friends.
like that, you didn't throw the ball, and you'd be out before you got to
Just picking
first
it
base.
up a
Remember that? Yes, I remember that.
And we
too.
played that in that
Okay,
field
I
with all
want
these
you to-
weeds down from your house at that time. Don't you remember that?
Oh yeah, that was down at the school.
You and Mark and Larry and me played.
Yeah, that was long ago. No more field there.
So you're not gonna make it, honey, to watch New Leaf, huh? She's never seen it.
Well,
Oh.
you know.
Well, when are you
You've never-
going home?
You definitely have to see it before you leave.
Oh, when do you have the
So
fun
you
again,
weren't going
Cheryl?
home right after the wedding?
Yeah, Martha has to work.
Oh, I forgot. People have to work, huh? Nice having the summer off. I love
Yeah,
it.
Be humble.
I know.
All right.
I'm going to
Fun.
bed.
I love it.
On you.
There we go.
Can I wear this to the wedding?
We doubt it.
Look it. When you're in somebody else's wedding, you have to look the way they want you to.
That's a funny little thing, isn't he?
Oh, David murdered us.
Nah.
I don't think that's a mosquito though. What is this, Mario?
Very rare that mosquitoes in
The
the desert.
expert on
Come on,
life
Larry,
here.
take a look at
Fruit
this.
fly. It's a Mediterranean fruit
It's a fruit fly.
It's a Mediterranean fruit fly.
You're
It's on
sure
the
it's
beach.
not a Pacific fruit
Did you
fly?
bring it in from Rochester?
Oh, you're in trouble.
Whoa, we'll get the Department of
This looks
Agriculture
like,
on you.
What do you think it is? Well, there's no question about that. We've come to that conclusion, but we still want to know what it would be like, what it is.
Well,
You
we'll be,
don't like this species.
we'll be heading off to bed then, you guys.
Good night.
Good night.
No.
Take it easy.
Good night.
Good night, honey. Yep.
Say good night.
Enjoy a couple games of River Raid.
Yeah.
It's still hooked up there.
Oh, is it? How do you
Yeah,
get
I
it
don't know
off?
how to,
Can you
I
get
don't
it
know
off,
how to
Dave?
turn it off.
Can you get it off? 'Cause I'm sure
We're playing River Raid any longer.
Andrea.
Just turn off the Commodore.
Yeah.
On the side of the keyboard, Dave, there's a Commodore switch.
Alright.
And then turn the TV off. You're not turning that off.
Tell your daughter just to get into her pajamas.
Andrea, just get in your
Do
pajamas.
not go and bother.
Andrea?
Marty.
Where are you? Up here. Just get in your
Yeah,
pajamas.
lady did
Not
some
bother
shit.
Uncle
This is where
Marty
we
and
went today?
Cheryl.
Yeah, that's our church.
Okay, let's see. What else is going on here today? Monday. Mass.
Oh, well. I don't want to
Conference
bother
on.
you. Alright.
See? They said they can handle her.
By the way,
Alright.
Cheryl, I was just a messenger. Judy told me to tell her that.
This is a Catholic school. They have tuition there? Expensive?
No, it's really inexpensive considering. Our pastor just does not believe in charging high tuition. He wants every Catholic child to go to school if their parents want them to. So ours is just, what is it? What is our tuition up to now?
In registration, $1,400.
14?
Well, that's, yeah, $1,400 a year.
So that's not
Hey,
bad.
that's not expensive. You gotta be kidding.
Oh, it's much more for private schools though.
Oh yeah, but this is a Catholic public school. I'm saying public because it's there for everybody if you need it. But that's a lot of money for an elementary school today. I mean,
Not
I think.
today, I don't think.
Well, the best they're getting in Rochester now is like $600 for an elementary school.
Oh.
But then again, if your pay scale is higher for your teachers out here, you know, that's a little different because the best pay scale you get out of a parochial elementary school is probably someplace around 18,000. Being
The
that
best,
good,
That's the best?
probably.
dear.
Oh,
For an
see,
elementary.
that's about what we start at.
salary.
Yeah,
That's
that's
about what I
starting
made last
salary,
year.
You know, because half of them are nuns, but you don't pay nuns.
Yeah, that's the thing. There are many
And
more
a few
nuns.
lay teachers that are there, you know,
gone back to teaching after their kids are either in school or done with school or whatever. And
You know, the high schools are all, you know, up there now. The high schools are, oh gosh, high schools are almost $3,000 now.
yeah.
Well, then how come there's so much less for the elementary?
Well, again, because there's more lay teachers in the elementary schools. I'm talking, you know, they're talking about Catholic schools, but there's more lay
Their
teachers.
expenses are higher.
Yeah. There's a lot of the elementary schools have been there so long that their overhead, you know, there's no mortgages on them or things like that.
Yeah.
They don't have to pay taxes. That keeps it down. I mean, their biggest expenses is probably between maintenance and the heating bills.
Yeah. Upkeep of the
Really?
plant.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
it.
I mean, you know, they don't have a gym. Most of them, I shouldn't say most of them, probably half of them don't have gyms.
Yeah.
So you don't worry about that, which is.
I mean, we
really
share just about everything with the parish. I mean,
Christ the King just put up a gym in their school now. It's
Holy
probably-
Apostles used to have one.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still do, but I remember playing the basketball league at Holy Apostle Gym. Rick
Christ
Field
the King
place.
just put one up at some outrageous price, but they had a lot of their, not faculty, but their curriculum did a lot of their work at very reasonable cost. But they said that they still went overboard with it. Christ the King was always a very well-off parish financially. I mean, that's what I was looking for here. What do they usually get for? They don't tell you what they get for collection.
what they do.
Yeah.
Usually it says counters. No, they didn't say.
For Sunday, July, I don't know.
Well, they used to give it.
Yeah, it should be in there.
Well, we have a very generous parish. Claremont is a nice area.
There's the counters, but they don't have the amount.
Yeah, it used to be with the counters.
Well, maybe
Maybe they
Monseigneur's
don't
gone
want it.
away from announcing it.
And even so, even without tuition, the parish
Well,
has to subsidize the school.
Yeah, well, they.
Oh, yeah, well,
But-
that's.
And I mean, we
most-
made, the PFA
most
made
school, Catholic schools
$40,000.
like elementary
Yes, the
schools
parish
do.
does, but according to Father Frank, the parish is so well off, they don't even have to think about doing bingo, and in fact don't do bingo because the other poorer parishes in the area, they think they would take their money away from
Yeah.
their bingo.
Well, give them
So
that
they-
much
Is that
credit.
why we
That's
don't
why we
do
don't
bingo?
have bingo. Because
That makes
Monsignor
sense,
doesn't want to
then.
draw money from the poorer parishes.
Monsignor, he has
God,
the biggest
it's amazing.
heart. He's a wonderful,
Sure, he
wonderful
wouldn't, I mean, he
man.
could make tons
Yes.
of money.
But that's the way he is. He won't, well,
Oh,
I guess
LA.
in California,
Just think
our
about the people they
tuition
draw
is
in
low
there.
in comparison to
Yeah.
the other.
Well, we
make
have
that
that Monte
buck.
Carlo night.
We
We
don't,
draw the
we
people
don't
in for
require
Monte Carlo.
taxes
The Dad's
in a
Club's
lot
gonna
of
have
these
Monte Carlo
Catholic
night.
schools. If you don't
We'll
pay the
bring in
higher
some high
tuition,
rollers there
then
with
you
down
have to give so
80,
many
100,
hours,
150 bucks a
Oh,
night
you know,
for
and
gambling,
then
to
either
have a
doing
good time, to win
fundraisers,
some prizes,
you
have
know,
some beer,
helping
some
out in
food.
class, or
We'll make
doing whatever
big
you
bucks.
do. See, but Monsignor won't let us do that. He thinks that people are going to help out of the goodness of their heart, and not because you make them, which isn't true. You have to make them, because it's the same people that do things over and over and over again. I mean, because I was constantly coming up against parents who said, I'm tired of doing this.
Yeah.
I'd say, oh, one person, all my children were angels in the Christmas play. Lady, she writes me a note and says her son doesn't want to be an angel. Can you do something else? I called her and said, no. I said, we're having 50 little angels, and your kid can't be something else. And it cracked me up. She goes, well, you know, we're just so tired of doing this. I thought, well, what? You know,
Tired of doing
you have
what?
going to school functions and helping out with this.
Oh,
and
give me a
She
break.
didn't want to make an angel
What did you
costume
get
for her
them into
kids.
school for then?
That's what
Send
I
them to
want
a
to know.
public school. You won't have to deal with any of that stuff.
It's crazy. What irks me the most is the fact that even like the poorer parishes, and I don't know, I'm not saying that, I consider a priest a job, like any other job. I mean, they're going through their phases of less and less people entering into the,
Phantasm 2,
uh,
out this summer.
into the field, and most of these guys still decide that they want to live lavishly. I'm not saying, you know, outlandish, but they want to lead the good life. I know, like, the parish where I live, I mean, the guy, they're not really hurting for money. Yes, things are tight. I mean, they're running at a real even keel. I mean, knowing that, I mean, why does this guy, he's got to have a satellite TV, he drives around in his big Eldorado, Cadillac Eldorado. He doesn't get one every year.
Yeah.
But I mean, he drives around in that. He's got a maid there that lives there. Does all their cleaning and all their cooking and things like that. I mean,
Well, I think almost all the rectories do.
oh yeah, I'm sure that they have some housekeeper or whatever the case may be, and I don't believe that it's on a voluntary basis. I do think that they do pay them, you know, something. But the idea is a lot of the extras.
Oh, the big
You know.
fancy cars. And, well, I know
Yeah,
that
I
Monsignor,
think-
our pastor, Monsignor Barry, he was from a very wealthy in his own right. He's wealthy. And, I mean, he's very generous to us. And now, you know, all the teachers are always invited down to his beach house. And he has one in Newport, George.
This is the priest? I mean, the
Yeah,
Monsignor?
this is Monsignor
He's
Barry.
got his houses, yeah.
I had a nun, a sister back in 7th grade, that their family was really well off, and they had a cottage
That would make the
up on the
decision
island,
easier,
big,
though.
like a 54-foot yacht,
Yeah.
you know, cabin cruiser type of a thing, and you know, really, there's not much you can do about that type of when it's handed down.
Oh, yeah.
You know, how many of them don't get the handouts and take it out of the parish? The parish really needs it. It's really
Oh,
because
that's
they
outrageous,
feel as
because
though
you look at priests and nuns to set the example, to set
Yeah.
the tone, and if they are trying to live the material life, then what do we have to look to?
yeah.
I mean, where is this altruistic type of person that?
Where's the spiritual support off of it? Because these people are living, you know, well off, and this person down the street is, you know, scratching their butt because
Yeah. See, now fortunately, we don't have
And
these
giving
poor
them their
people in
money.
our parish.
yeah, no.
We don't even
they're all-
supply scholarships for needy because there's nobody.
Yeah.
There's nobody in our parish that is needy. I mean, but we constantly
Yeah, but
collect
isn't
for those who are.
a lot of what the sense that I have, how much of that extra, like he claims he has extra money, there's extra money, how much of that money has flowed through to the other parishes that are exceptionally poor, like the inner city parishes, so when you
See, now what Monsignor does is he gives a lot of money to the school. You know, he bought computers, and, you know, he funnels a lot of the money that way because, you know, he and Sister Felicia Principal seem very close. They seem to be close personal
What's
friends.
this?
Oh, probably not, but they're very close anyway, so.
You testified to his comfort.
Asked me if I would make up a list of things I would like for my classroom. Because it was brand new last year, I didn't have much. And I said, I really like the TV. I think I could really do a lot with the TV. And so, I think it was like 2 days later, she came in with she gave me a slip to go and pick up a brand new color TV and the VCR. Just for my classroom. So that was a over $600 purchase, like that Monsignor authorized. So, I mean, our parish has a lot of money and they can do whatever they want to do.
So repeat
And
it
it's
something,
just-
whatever.
If she wants to do it, you know? I mean, because sometimes people
Yeah, it
go,
is.
oh, you know, you're so lucky she does everything for the kindergarten. You know? But I think, you know, we're just brand new.
Oh my God, Reagan is
We
off
need
beat.
so much. You know, I have experience.
See that? He stopped and looked at her hand.
his eyes.
Now, I know that we do
He got up.
You're right.
support.
Great.
Nancy should run.
Yeah.
No, you need to go upstairs right now and get your pajamas on. Immediately. I don't like to have to see myself.
George to blow another 8 at VP. Right? He's doing a fine job, don't you think? The last 8 would be doing
We're
her.
going to do something and they go upstairs. Here, I have to go make some crazy clothes.
Oh, yeah.
You sure that?
And Donna.
Yeah, you know that's mommy?
Yeah. It's still up.
Yeah, he can't clap time to
Oh, there he
free,
is.
to free the prisoners, or you know,
Yeah.
what was being detained here and given, you know. I don't know anybody personally who's involved with sanctuary. I know the church. You know, it's coming from somewhere to fund this.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and it's coming out of our pockets. But then the people are very happy with the church.
Yeah, that's the key right there.
Yes, but it's Monsignor Berry they're happy with.
Nicholas Cage.
Very warm, very friendly.
Yeah.
You know, the guy's just always got a big smile on his face, and he's what makes him a church.
It's
Because,
important.
yeah, people have a tendency in, you know, well-off areas to do this stuff. He won't allow it. He just simply won't allow it. If we went to our neighborhood church, I mean, we practically go in their room. You know, it's so pretentious. You know, there are times when I've gone to Marion Church. You know, our church is very faithful church. But it's Catholic, that's the tone for it.
Is that good?
You know, and that's why I don't think that much library is really materialistic. Because it doesn't put arm in the air. No, it doesn't, it really doesn't.
And that isn't.
I have to get up and go to bed is what I have to do. Oh, Donald!
Yes.
Are you guys settling in here?
Well, Raising Arizona's on HBO. And of course we have... No, I'm not watching Raising Arizona. Oh, David, should we set top of watching Raising Arizona?
You know, after all, there's nothing about making them get mad.
No. We're making a mess.
Well, look at this was the note saying, I'm running away. Look at this. Can you read it?
Again? Was that what that is?
I'm running away.
When was she running away? Today again?
God, it's just the little things that set her off.
She's always running away. The first thing she wants to do is run away.
So they kind of said, God, who's stopping you? Okay.
Yeah, Three Amigos and Pretty in Pink.
I haven't seen Three Amigos. Dave, have you seen Three Amigos? Or are we going to watch it together? Wait a minute. Wait.
11:30, dear.
Oh, all right. Now?
You see Raising Arizona? It's a good movie. Isn't that a good movie, Matt?
Oh, you haven't seen Raising Arizona?
Very good. And Nicolas Cage is very good in
He's
it.
great in it. He's
Yeah.
so cute. I'm going to love him